Olympic debt.
Olympic debt.
Me so horny.
Turn it up, indeed. This is episode 80. No.
Whoa.
Getting a little ahead of yourself.
I believe this is 71.
It sure
I also
is.
feel like I'm coming in a little hot. How about that? Is that better?
I mean,
Has there ever been a time where you're not either coming in hot?
I don't know
or-
what it is. I don't know.
All right.
Episode 71, All the Good Names Were Gone, the podcast. I am your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
We both sit like this with our fingers crossed.
I feel like I'm at like a news broadcast desk right now.
I'm already stroking the mic. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
I can't
no, I
help
get it.
myself. I don't know.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I get it. I get it. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, which some of you are, thank you for being here, especially to the video. Pretty good response in the first episode, and subscribers went up and all that stuff. So as long as it's going up, we're good. If it starts going down,
Then we're flaccid.
oh boy,
We lose people because we post a video.
here comes our solo pods.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you for being here. Make sure you're following all of the socials at ATGNWG Podcast. That's on TikTok. That's on Twitter. That's on Facebook. That's on YouTube now. That's on Instagram, TikTok. If I didn't say that already, just everywhere. And appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys listening. We get a lot of messages and stuff of people saying that they listen to it at at work or on the weekend when they're doing chores and that
Having
kind of
sex.
stuff. And sure. And however you digest this, we appreciate you spending some time with us. That being said, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, fuck you. I'm kidding.
Did you say that people listen to it while they're having sex?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
4 hours.
Have you?
No.
What would that require?
That would require the whole part of sex, first of all. But that's neither here nor there because it doesn't exist.
Okay.
Episode 71. It's been 21 weeks since you guys got trophies.
Yeah, I'm fiending.
21 weeks.
Well, that means we're 29 weeks away from getting the other one.
We're definitely doing trophies at 100. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you have
As
to.
we should.
You know what I thought about the other day? This has nothing to do with anything, but I thought about ordering a trophy for myself every round of golf I play. And just
So you can have your own trophy
just have
case?
a trophy room.
I win.
Yeah. Have a
I win
trophy
again.
room. It just says I played.
They're actual participation trophies.
Yeah.
I participated.
But just like a trophy room,
For sure. I like it.
That would be kind of sick.
Anyway, there's merch. ATGNWG.com. What else? Did I write this down?
I think that's about it.
Is that it? Follow on Spotify. There's merch, TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff. Oh, and then the last thing, we do a section on here called Sleepers where we each play a song that's either on our minds or it's new or something, and we want you guys to hear it. We do have a playlist with every one of those since day one here. If you're on Spotify, just type in ATG and WG. It'll come up. It's a ATG and WG Sleeper playlist. It's a pretty long list now. It's
That sucker's getting
probably
long.
over 200 songs now.
Whose idea was that? A Jake idea?
I think so, yeah, because I think
Yeah,
he
that was a great
started
idea.
it,
Shout out to Jake.
right?
Although you beat me.
Yeah, well, we'll get into it.
Oh, okay.
We'll
My
get into
bad.
it. Boy, oh boy, it's going to be hard to top that last clip about fantasy football last week.
Yeah.
That was
That
really
thing
funny.
is- Holy. Anyway, episode 71, All the Good Names Were Gone, the podcast. We're happy you're here, and we're going to get right into it. Before we get into this, what are you guys drinking?
Well, you already opened yours.
Yes,
What do you
I
got?
did.
Can
I reach over and grab
Sure.
it? Not sponsored, but I'm drinking a Michelob Ultra. I've got a tall boy.
Jesus, that's a big beer.
Yeah, it's 25
Holy
ounces.
Hey,
So that's
man.
like 2 regular Michelobs, like my little skinny guys. Yeah, it's a school night, aka I have work in the morning, so
It's a fifth of a gallon of beer right there.
going light. Yeah.
It's a big beer.
Going with the Michelob again tonight, though.
Do they make a 25-ounce bottle? They don't, right? That'd be wild.
They might make like a
Just a
40.
big bottle? Oh, yeah, 40.
Yeah,
Damn, a 40 of Michelob, that's what you need.
that is. I know. I
That's
should start
what's-
looking for that.
That's what's got to happen.
Fost, what do you got?
Well, I also have work in the morning. So you better believe I'm coming in hot with the Shasta Tiki Punch.
Ooh,
It's good, man.
you're going to be so wasted in the morning.
Oh, I'm wasted right now. I haven't even drank it yet.
It's really, really good.
It is. 12 pack for like $4. Where do you go
Tiki
wrong?
punch.
Yeah, where do you go wrong?
It's good.
It's just fruit punch.
Yeah. And I don't think it's,
Caffeine free
yeah.
and very lightly carbonated.
I was going to say, I don't even think it's that carbonated. I think
It's not. Like,
just
it's,
bare. Like if you pour that into a glass, it'd pretty much pour straight.
very minimal,
Okay.
very minimal fizz.
Yeah. It's the Winco special.
It is, man. Like all their sodas are pretty good.
Are Winco's nationwide?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well,
Well,
so most of you don't know what we're talking about. It's just a store.
a grocery store.
I just have some ice water.
Yeah.
Keep my temple clean.
Nothing else for tonight, huh?
No, you know what?
For people that are new to this, what can they expect tonight?
Sure. Well, it's a podcast.
Obviously, it's what's contained within.
Sure. No, we have different segments, not sections. We have different segments here that we've done since day one. Pat ourselves on the back for having structure since day one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we got a bunch of different segments here. We're kind of doing just a little intro here, and then we get into we kind of go around the horn, talk about what we did this week, because I'm sure most of you care. And then we get into do we care, which is I just go through the news and for the week, and if we care about it, we talk about it. If we don't care about it, we don't talk about it. And then we go into trivia, which is really fun. I hope you guys are playing along at home. And then it's football season, so we do have duck scores as well that we do predictions the week before, which, by the way, we got to do this week because we forgot to do it on camera last week. For prediction, like for the next week.
That's
right.
true. We
Pick our
did.
scores.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then we have sleepers where we just play a song and then an outro. So, skip around. By the way, if anyone's watching this and you're on YouTube and you're going to be around YouTube and watch us, I would like to promote one of the viewers, whoever you are, maybe you can comment it, to do timestamps for us.
Ooh,
So throw those timestamps on for us. Click around there and comment the timestamps for each segment. That would be nice. And we'll heart your comment and think about you always.
I'll send you my worn hat.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
All right.
No one
Never
wants
mind.
the DeChambeau hat. All right, here we go. Is it purple?
Purple
Yeah.
button.
Why? I got to reprogram these. I should put them in order, huh?
Yeah.
That would help.
Yeah.
This makes it fun.
Let's go around the horn. What happened this week? Did you work? Did you play or get stung by a bee? Carvana stock or Frasier on the TV? There's one thing we know. We'll never let it go. Let the record show. Nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
Where do you think that Carvana stock's at, huh? Because I don't know right now.
159.
163.
You are both incorrect. It's 133.
Ooh.
She's
Dipped quite a bit, huh?
dying. She's going in the tank.
Yeah.
This is where we buy in now.
Yep.
Buying cars out of a vending machine.
I've been seeing a lot of their commercials though.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
I see cars everywhere with the little license plate covers. See them everywhere.
Oh, like the little thing that goes around. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a vending machine at the Wood Village
Yeah.
Carvana location.
Yep. Yep.
Nope.
I want to see one.
You can go to Vegas and find one.
Fost and I saw one in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's pretty wild.
I bet.
It's just a really tall glass building with just cars in it.
Yeah, when you buy one, they give you like a
Token.
token. You put it in a machine, and then
It shoots out your car.
yeah,
Shoots it out.
just like launches it out of a cannon, just lands in pieces right in front of you.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got a new little thing on the mic with our logo. See this thing?
Yeah.
Looking pretty spiffy over there.
Also in the back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The new logo. Yeah. No. It's. Yeah. All right.
She's looking nice.
Let's go around the horn here. Any bees?
I don't start this.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Oh, Fost
Boy,
goes
you
first?
are losing it over
I'm
there.
rattled because we're normally in a circle. And
Wow.
I don't know what's going on here.
I mean, you want to go first? He already
No.
said
no,
it.
I don't
no,
that.
God,
Fost,
no.
Fost, yeah, no.
Okay. Well, then I'll go first. Preston had his first football game of the season this year.
Isn't Preston the name of the kid in Blank Check? Pretty sure his name's Preston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
They
right.
switched
Yeah.
it to Mr. McIntosh.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right. So he had his. They had their very first game of the season
Football?
last night in football against Malala.
Sure.
So I drove to Malala last
Did
night.
Malala have pads?
Yes. They also
Just no helmets.
their team was like 2.5 times the size, both in numbers and in size.
Sure.
They were huge.
Yeah. Was their locker room a barn?
They didn't have a locker room. To be honest.
Just before you come, please.
Yeah. So yeah, they played. It was just like they had like 10-minute quarters. And they played. They lost 24-14, which they don't kick extra points. You just go for 2.
Oh. Okay, hold on. So this is tackle football, correct?
Sure is.
9-on-9,
No.
7-on-7,
11 on 11.
Yeah, it's full size.
It's full size.
Yeah, full size.
Okay.
What
and
is
no field goals. So if someone scores,
Well, I mean, you probably can elect to do it. I just don't think any of the kids on these teams
Okay,
are
just-
good enough to kick.
Can
it.
kick a ball?
no kickers.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
What
so-
did Preston end up with for a fantasy score?
Fantasy score. Let's see. He had. Well, let's see. Special teams wouldn't really count for anything, but
Oh,
see,
no.
he did receive a couple of kickoffs.
Okay.
Didn't score any touchdowns though.
Okay.
But I think he had like 4 or 5 tackles. I think.
I don't know how that works for fantasy, but
I mean, for trackable metrics, it wouldn't be anything.
yeah.
Sounds like he's on my bench.
Yeah.
So
If you're watching.
yeah, it's hard because I mean they only have like 17 players on their team, so everybody's playing both sides of the
Oh
ball.
boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and meanwhile the other team's got literally like 38 kids.
Okay, okay. So this is not, and don't say where, but this league that he's in is not for the specific school he's going to.
No,
correct?
it's like a club league.
Okay, so is there a school one that he's going to do or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But that league was full.
Okay.
The school one was full, so he couldn't get into that one.
Oh,
he
got it.
he had
Okay.
just missed the registration for it, so he got into this other one.
Got
That's
it.
it's
Okay.
a combination of all the both like McKay and McNary.
Got it.
So it was for both of them.
Got it. Okay.
And so they're playing like Malala and like Southridge and Jefferson and like South Salem and stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but yeah, so they lost 24-14. They scored on the second to last play of the game to make it a 4-point game, and then the other team returned the kickoff for a touchdown on the last play of the game. It was weird. The referees were so bad in that game, but they were like 20-year-old kids.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah,
you're probably
that
getting like
adds
50
gotta-
bucks for the game or whatever.
Wait.
If
hell
that.
no. They're getting a hot dog.
So
I really doubt they got paid for that.
A pack of peanuts.
yeah, there were in the second half, there were just some really weird things. Like there was a segment where they called a roughing the passer call when nobody even touched the quarterback. He just threw the ball and he just fell on the ground.
Who's coaching this thing?
Just a
And
guy-
why have you not stepped up with a clipboard?
you don't want me doing that?
Oh, we do.
I mean,
you-
it sounds
you don't-
like they're 0-1 now. It sounds like they need coaching help.
I mean, sure. They already have coaches though. It's not my responsibility right now.
Just want another plaque.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I'll coach anything.
When's the team photo?
I'll coach anything.
I want to be there.
Yeah, just
I think the team photo already happened.
Fuck.
But there was another one. The one that really got me the most was there was a play where Malala comes up to the line. They come to the line. They line up on the ball, and then they all walked away and went back in the huddle for like 45 seconds, and then came back onto the ball again,
Trying to ice it.
and still took like 45 seconds. So it was almost like a 3-minute play.
What
and
the
they,
hell?
And they didn't call delay of game for it.
yeah, yeah.
It was really weird.
No one's timing it.
What size football is this? Like a youth size? I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a youth size one.
Oh boy.
Love to have that.
But there was like a 75-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Though it was actually a pretty good play. But yeah, it was kind of chaos. There were 3 completed passes the entire game.
Oh my!
There were only like 7 attempted passes the whole game.
They must have been watching my game film.
We're smoking this team. By the way.
A lot of just.
You know what? We got a pretty good. We got a pretty like. You a quarterback. You're handing the ball off to me, or you're play action and throw it to Fost.
Yeah,
we got 3
at our age currently playing against them.
Smoking this game. Are you kidding me?
I'm wondering what you're.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
One kid tackles me. I'm going to say, "Hey, you're stupid." And he'll go cry or something.
Yeah, true.
Mentally unstable kids.
Yep.
Hey, your TikTok sucks, and he'll go sub out.
Yeah, probably.
I'm hurt.
So yeah, that was that. It was pretty cool. Definitely sucked to see him lose, but they got another game this next Saturday, so we'll check that out.
Get used to that. I coached baseball for 4 months.
Oh yeah. Other than that, I decided to sit down this week and I started watching The Wire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've never watched the whole show before. I've seen bits and pieces of it over the years, but I've never sat down and watched it.
I actually never finished it. I got about halfway. Never
Yeah,
finished it.
I mean, I'm really into it right now. I'm about 8 episodes in.
It is good though.
I don't think it's an easy watch. Like it's kind of, you got to be
No,
in the
it's
right
a lot.
headspace.
Yeah, it's pretty gritty. And it kind of just, and I knew that like it's an all-star cast too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Lance Reddick's in there. Pretty young Michael B. Jordan's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Michael Bob. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm really
Where
excited.
does that
to
live now?
It's on HBO.
Yep.
Okay.
It's an HBO show.
If you would have said Tubi, I would have.
No.
Tubi's not getting that show.
I did watch some stuff on Tubi this week though.
Oh, God.
I do. Hey,
maybe
man,
Tubi
You
don't
don't pay for Tubi, do you?
No, it's free.
Oh, Tubi's free.
Yeah. Why else do you think?
Oh, okay.
There ain't no way in hell
I
I'm
see.
paying. They do have a premium though, but I'm not paying it.
I see.
Maybe Tubi will cut a check.
I see. I would decline it.
Okay.
Send it though.
If Tubi offered $1 million for this podcast, I'd say no.
Oh my God.
But they've got nude beaches. So yeah, I watched that. I watched something on Netflix that kind of caught my eye. There's an anime of Terminator, it's like a new story. I don't think it's canon. It's called Terminator Zero, and it's gory as shit. It really kind of threw me off, but I think it's supposed to be kind of like the story is really similar so far to like Terminator 2. And so it kind of struck my fancy. I mean, I love anime and I love Terminator. It's one of my favorite franchises ever. So I jumped into it. I'm 2 episodes in, so it's pretty cool.
I wish I would have. I never finished Attack on Titan.
You got to do it,
And
man.
I really should because
How far did you get?
pretty far. I mean, there's a lot of seasons. Like it's a lot of show, but
Yeah,
I'm at least a third of the way.
Yeah.
maybe even half.
Yeah, you got to get there, man. It's
And here's
really
the thing,
really
I
good.
loved it. It was really really good.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10.
It's a lot.
It's an absolute 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it is awesome.
So yeah, very very good. There was one other thing that I
Give
watched.
me your not favorite. Give me best anime ever. Show.
I have no clue.
I mean, Attack on Titan is in a lot of people's top 5. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's got to be right up there also.
What's the one with the pirate's chest?
One Piece.
One Piece.
A
I've heard
lot of
is
people
really
have One Piece in there. It's great. It's really hard to get into though. It's like almost 1,100 episods.
good. Yeah.
So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's been going since like 1990.
I'm gonna go Fern
Holy
Gully
shit.
at 1.
Ferngully one. With Robin Williams.
It's animated.
It is.
Animated.
That's not the same.
It is
Oh,
not.
it is.
It is not the same.
I'm sure there's an Asian guy that worked on that.
I'm sure there probably is.
At least
I got top animes. I'm going Fern Gully at 1. Toy Story 2 at 2. Polar Express.
Oh, stop now. Just stop.
Animated movies.
Okay, just
All right,
stop.
anyway.
Just stop.
So yeah. What was I? Oh yeah. Oh, I tried playing some PGA Tour yesterday.
Nice.
I don't know what's going on with that PS5 controller, but there's something weird.
Uh-oh.
There's something weird going on with it.
What are you like throwing your controllers or something?
No,
Why do you always have
I
issues
literally
with-
haven't touched that controller in almost 3 weeks. It's crazy. It's literally been sitting underneath the TV in the entertainment center for 3 weeks. I haven't touched it, and I went to use it, and like it's the stick drift is insane. I have no idea what's going on with it. It's so weird. It's been working perfectly up until literally yesterday. And
Is that still last year's game?
23, so it was from
They're
22.
going to be dropping.
I hope so. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about a new PG game. I hope so, though. Damn, who's on the cover? Tom Kim?
Rory.
If Tom Kim's on the front of that, that'd be awesome.
It would probably, well,
Scheffler.
it would be Scheffler.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm buying that first thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
$69.99 down the drain.
Sure.
It's not down the drain, though,
Here
for
we
you.
go. Yeah, I would love that. I do kind of feel like it would be like this buying a new Madden. Like it would be the same game, just
Yeah, it is.
new people, maybe a little better graphics.
Maybe some new courses added in or something. Who knows? Maybe they'll add Cross Creek into it.
I know I got to go back to that Bogies.
Yeah, dude, Bogies was awesome.
Still sore.
Not getting that grilled cheese though. I think blue chunks.
That was a weird
Yeah.
grilled cheese, wasn't
Those
it?
fries though. Remember those things were?
the Sidewinder fries.
good.
Oh,
Those were
man.
good.
Those were money.
Those were good.
I had a
loved 'em.
decent BLT. It was decent.
I did too, but $14 was kind of pricey for one of those.
Bread, lettuce, tomato, and a strip of bacon.
It was 2 strips of bacon.
Never order BLT.
So, yeah, I tried playing some PGA Tour. Trying to play that when there's stick drift
With
is
stick drift.
one of the most frustrating things. I would
bet.
move it like this far, and then it would just go and send me
that's-
like halfway across the
That's bad.
hole. So I probably will have to suspend that one on my YouTube channel for a little bit.
That one, that's
Because
bad.
that's it was rough.
Got a keyboard and mouse it.
I might have to. I'll have to. I mean, you can definitely play it that way. It's
Yeah.
just I got really comfortable playing it the other way. So, and if I have to use my R key for anything, I might as well just throw my computer in the garbage because I definitely
Again,
cannot
you
use.
just-
I can't use that
What
key.
is wrong with?
I don't know.
Your
Just
peripherals.
everything I touch dies.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So
Don't touch me.
I'm gonna write that down.
everything
What?
I touch dies.
Yeah, that's pretty
pretty
good to
good.
start with.
All right.
Oh my god, I just spelled every wrong. ...
Everything. Don't touch me.
Everything, right?
Everything I touch dies.
Colby, what'd you do this week?
By the way, I'm writing
was
this
your week?
down for you guys.
Yeah,
we
it
come
was-
up we come up with our titles for episodes as we go, so that's why I'm writing that down. Everything I touch dies is pretty good.
That's pretty good. That was early, too.
That's pretty good.
It's 20 minutes in.
All right. Any
Do you have a question for me? I knew you'd have a stupid
Hey,
question.
he's
for
running
me.
out of time to ask you it.
That is true.
I mean, it was more likely to happen to me. I've got like 3 wasp nests right outside of my
I'm
apartment.
gonna start
no.
saving them in a jar and bring them over for Christmas or something.
It's trauma for
Got
me.
a Christmas jar of bees.
Wasps.
Oh God!
If I get anything bee related for Christmas from you, I want to murder you. Put that on note. Let's see. Back at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as of Tuesday.
To the YMCA yet?
No, that doesn't start for a little while. I wish, man. I'm ready to get out there and start swimming.
Yeah, especially with how hot it's been.
Oh my God. Well, it's indoor anyway, but you know, I'm still
yeah.
ready to hop in a pool.
Yeah.
And that pool stays at like a nice, it's like
Pretty
perfect
cool.
temp,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
where you're almost in a hot tub, but not quite. Still got a little,
mildly heated.
yeah, dude, it's like perfect. Yeah, back at work. So had students Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Your boy is tired.
Let's
I will
get into
say
this
that
real
much.
quick. Who's the favorite? Who's your least favorite? Here we go. New kids.
I'm not gonna name names.
How many new
but-
kids this year?
So yeah, so I teach 6, 7, 8 grade.
Yep.
So sixth grade, first day, Tuesday's just the 6th graders,
Yep.
and there's 6 of them. So it's a pretty decent sized group of kids.
Yep.
There's some good ones for sure.
Give me your first letter
Oh, for what?
of their name for least favorite and best.
Oh, I can't. I feel like someone's
It's
gonna see
definitely
this.
a K for least favorite.
Yeah, it starts with an S.
Here we go. Good old Spencer.
Yeah, Skittles.
And then,
And my favorite starts with an R.
yeah, good old Roberto.
Perfect. Yep. You nailed it, actually. Yeah, so 6th graders were back Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, all the kids come. So it's the kids we had previous year.
Yeah.
So there's like 11 or 12 in our classroom.
Have they used anything that I bought for the classroom yet? That's the real question.
You bought snacks, right?
Oh, yeah.
What snacks?
2 big boxes of fruit snacks. The blue boxes.
Yes, we started in on those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, still never going to
Dude,
you. So.
I know. I understand. Yeah, no, we have a ton of snacks this year. Like, that's going to make it last for
Most of the things
couple of months.
on her list was snack stuff.
Oh, because this kids love to eat like every day before we go to like PE
We
or
also
whatever.
like a Welch's fruit snack.
Oh, they love them, dude.
Nice.
So that's pretty much been my week. It's just back at work. Wednesday, I met the girls at their bus. So my kids went back Wednesday.
Yep.
And they are bus riders. They ride the bus. And they have...
Normal length bus?
For Hayden, yes. Riley is on the small one. Yeah, no, normal length bus.
Nice.
And they have a lot...
Why? Okay.
Why what?
Okay. No, I got it.
But anyway, so I drove to their bus stop, which is close to their mom's house. And they have a bunch of little neighbor friends that are kind of around their age, and they all ride the bus too.
Yeah.
So I had to get the picture, first day, bam, bam.
This isn't going to, don't give anything away, of course, but
Right.
the street that they're on, does the bus come on that street or do they have to walk to that?
They got to get to
Corner there?
that main
They got to
street.
get to the main. Okay.
To the main, yeah.
Got it. That's what I
Back where my apartment used to be, that main.
figured.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, so did that Wednesday morning, got up early and made sure I was there to see them off to their first days of 2nd and 3rd grade.
Yep.
God, I totally forgot that school started this week.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Harrison started 1st grade.
Yeah, it's
Oh, boy.
insane. Yeah, Riley has Hayden's teacher from last year, who I really like,
Oh, that's cool.
which is great for Riley.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then Hayden has some teacher I've never heard of before,
Yeah.
but I guess she's pretty good. So, yeah, mostly school stuff.
What's that curriculum look like for them? Roblox 101?
Yeah, pretty much. No, Hayden said they're already working. They did. You remember how we used to do, you pull out a sheet and it'd be a multiplication sheet?
Sure.
And it would be like, how many can you do
In a minute?
Yeah.
a minute? Hayden said they did a 5-minute one.
Smoke those.
5 minutes?
And I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, it was like 5 minutes. She's like, I hardly got through the thing.
I would smoke. I'm
God,
finishing.
yeah, they gave us a minute to do that, and you just if you did it, you did it, and if you didn't,
There's
then
like
you
30
didn't.
questions or something.
Yeah,
I'm Asian, but I smoked those every time.
Oh, me too.
Multiplication's my strong point.
Oh, I love. Yeah.
For sure.
So I don't know. That's part of the curriculum, I guess, is they're working on multiplication.
I
Who
did
knows
see. I did see a photo of both of them, and neither of them knew what a book was, which I thought was really funny. It was a good touch on the sign. It made me laugh.
Yeah, I know.
It said like favorite book, and Riley's was like books. It
Question mark.
was funny.
And Riley, did you see what Hayden wants to be?
YouTuber.
Yeah.
And Ry wants to be a chef, which is hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
It's not that hard making dino nuggets.
You know what's funny? She thinks she's a chef because she's been making those little cups of mac and cheese.
Sure.
She knows how to like fill it to the line, stir it,
Adding water.
hey, that's where it starts.
Sure.
stick it in the microwave for 330.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's kind of where that stems from a little bit.
I do
but,
345 on those. I add 15, by the way.
why?
I like a little crisp on the outer rim.
Really?
It's nice.
Hey, man, you start with cups of Easy Mac, and next thing you know, you're doing beef Wellington.
Yeah.
Throw a little
Yeah.
bread
She's
crumb
Just from that to that, there's no middle ground at all.
spoiler. Riley will be on season 4 of The Bear.
Corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. By the way,
Chef.
every time I see her, I'm gonna call her chef now from the rest of her life.
Yeah.
No more of her name. What's up, chef?
Chef Rye.
Chef Ry
Chef
RD.
Rye. Chef Rye RD. That's pretty good. What else? Friday rolled along. Friday rolled along and hung out with the kids and Chelsea and her kid. And I was told to give a shout out to Asher because he doesn't believe that I'm on YouTube. So Asher,
Roth.
here I am. Asher.
You got a whole daycare over there, huh?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Boy,
and
oh boy,
there's
that's
3 kids, 2 adults.
charge
Yeah.
hourly.
God, I know. For my own kids.
Holy buckets.
Yeah, no, it's it gets a little hectic at times for sure.
Yeah. I can't wait for the episode when you lease a minivan.
Yeah, I
Very
know.
exciting.
Sold the Corolla, got a
That's
minivan.
a lot of people.
No, we fit well in the car. So yeah, just kind of hung out, and then Saturday we didn't do shit. Well, I watched a ton of football, obviously Saturday.
Yep.
I've been watching a ton of baseball too.
Yeah,
Still going.
we are filming on a different day. We're filming on a Sunday.
Yeah,
kind of
true.
weird.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird.
I know, so it feels weird throwing in what I did today because it's technically not as...
Yeah, because we don't normally throw in a full Saturday.
But we all went swimming today.
Yeah.
I went with my sister and...
Where'd you go? Palmacia?
No, there's something View.
Vista View?
Northview. That's what it is. Yeah, I went to Northview today with my sister and Jake and their kids.
Did Jake get in the pool?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Beard and everything.
That pool is full of chew now, huh?
Yeah, he took his chew in there with him.
You know who has a nice city pool? I'm not. It's gonna sound funny, but Turner.
Oh, I bet.
Turner has a really nice public pool.
That doesn't...
They do actually.
You know what it is?
I have
too,
been to that pool.
They have the diving board and they have the big chair for a lifeguard, like a Wendy Peppercorn situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
So did this one today too, though.
Yeah,
But it's not out in Turner. But yeah, we all went swimming today, and I'm actually still wearing my swim trunks.
nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna be chafing later for sure.
Yeah,
They're not like wet, but I
you
meant
got
to
the
change.
netting in there.
No, I don't know what's in these things, but
Okay. I always hated that. I always cut the netting out when I got.
yeah, there's not.
with the netting.
Yeah, there's no netting.
Okay.
Yeah, the netting's kind of weird, isn't it?
But yeah, and no, I've not watched anything this week. This week has just been fucking chaos. Going back to work.
All the same usual suspects back to work too. Coworkers.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, a few moved.
Yeah.
They got moved or let go, but for the most
Oh
part,
yeah.
it's still
What's her
pretty
name?
much the same crew.
What's her name? Is at West now, right?
Yeah, Ashley.
Yep.
Shout out to Ashley if
Nice.
you're watching. Yeah, she got moved over there, and then
Going from a middle to a high school would be a big jump, I think.
Spoon. You met Spoon.
Big Spoon.
Yeah, Big Spoon. He's a big guy. Yeah, Big Spoon. He's over at West as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, there's quite a few people that got moved. So, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same fucking crew. Like,
Is there a raise involved moving to a high school?
no,
Boy,
That's rough. I feel like you should. I feel like you should.
with a rich high school too. You'd think.
no. Actually, most people do say middle school is the hardest.
Yeah.
That is the hardest to
Yeah. Well, they're all
work around.
shitheads.
Exactly. Like high schoolers kind of know who they are at that point.
Yeah.
They know what group they're in. They kind of just go
the
about
fluffy haircut with the long on the 12 on top.
Well, most of them as they get old, like think about your junior, senior year. How often were you actually there?
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're more dealing with freshmen and
Yeah.
sophomores at that point.
That exact haircut, by the way, was on like 90% of these kids
the worst.
at that football game yesterday.
Yep. They're gonna get that haircut knocked off their head when they get in the real world.
Oh yeah. They just got to do the two up top and the one around the sides, like
Baby,
you.
faded in, baby. Shout out to Chrissy.
Oh
Saw
my!
her this week.
Is that 2 weeks in a row?
No, I go every other week to see Chrissy.
No, I'm saying that we brought her.
Oh,
up.
sure. Yeah, every other week. I saw Allie there as well, who used to be the girl I went with, and she was at.
What's Allie's deal?
Allie was at the parade for Little League that we were at.
Oh, that's
son-
right.
yeah,
And
her
she
son
came
played.
and spoke to you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah, that was my week.
that's it, huh?
You can we'll transition into yours
right.
because you're talking about a haircut.
Here we go. Got a haircut. Let's see here. Something that we did this last week, all of us did actually. We can talk about is we did our yearly fantasy draft.
That's right. That was Monday night.
Yep, Monday night we did our yearly. Any idea how many years we've done this with this group? It's got to be
At least the core of it, at least like 15 years. We've literally done it like every year since high school.
Yeah, I don't think
I could
wasn't thinking
actually-
it was that
I could
long.
actually
You
probably
know
tell
what?
you.
It might be that long. Definitely not on the sleeper app that long.
No. But we did.
We've
we
been
did,
on there for a little bit
But
though.
you are right though, because it has been.
Yeah, because we were doing it in high school.
Yeah, it has been a long time.
Not always the same people though. I can tell you for sleeper though, like how long
It's
we've been on
the
it.
same core though.
Sleeper's been probably what 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4, yeah, I would say.
I mean, I have messages going back to like D-Bark was in our league,
yeah.
and that was. Let me see if I actually figure it out. But yeah, we just did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were in ESPN league.
Yeah,
for
ESPN forever.
a long time.
I actually think we did a year or two, like on paper, didn't we? You remember that? Didn't we do one at Jake's house that we like all got together And
Well, we
actually had
did like a blackboard draft.
Yeah,
one year.
blackboard.
and then he entered the people in
okay.
on
That's
ESPN
right.
for us. But we actually tried to do it like
That's right. Yeah.
like you're on the clock. You go walk up and you announce who you're gonna pick, and then
Okay, yeah.
'cause I remember doing that in his living room.
Yeah.
And then we wrote them all down, and then he went in, and I think he added all the teams together.
If I win this year, by the way, I want to know if I win this year, I'm getting myself a belt, like a champion, like a wrestling championship belt.
As you should. I have messages going back to 3 years ago. So this is probably our fourth
3 or
year.
4 years.
Fourth year on Sleeper.
That sounds right.
And then
we were ESPN forever. Yeah.
oh yeah, we've been on it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. A long time with the core, and people come and go, and but it's the core like 8, I'd say.
Oh,
eight,
for
8 or
sure.
10,
Yeah.
8 or 9, and then there's a few
Stragglers.
people who
We will not say their names.
no one likes in there as well.
Mr. Auto Draft
That's funny that he changed his name.
or
to that.
Team Auto Draft or whatever.
That's
it is.
funny. Yeah, so we did our draft. A handful of us got in the Discord. That was fun.
That was fun.
You and I and Kurt and Jake, Andy, Koppel.
Kurt, I just say Kurt.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
That was fun though. I was first pick. We don't have to go through our whole teams, but maybe let's just do our top 2 picks. You remember what your top 2 was?
I was a wide receiver and Travis Kelce.
Who's your wide receiver you got at 1?
You're on a blank right now. Oh, Jefferson. Sorry. Justin Jefferson, and I got Kelce, my
I
second.
think I got Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I don't remember who my
Josh Jacobs.
And yeah, Josh Jacobs was one. It was my running back 1, which yeah, I again I was like half asleep for most of that draft. I had food poisoning that day, and so I fell asleep when I got home from work.
Yeah.
And I woke up 5 minutes before the draft started.
Yeah.
And so I did most of the draft with one eye open.
Yeah.
So that's gonna come back and kill me.
I mean, that's a solid first 2 though.
It is.
mean,
Like
Josh-
my first couple players are fine. It's really like the middle to end rounds of it where I had some picks where I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
Josh Jacobs, I've had him the last 2 years. He can go absolutely crazy.
I don't even know who he plays for now.
The Packers.
He's a Green Bay. And then
so weird.
Aaron Jones went to the Vikings.
Yeah, okay.
But the Packers O-line is better than Vegas's.
Yeah.
It was just terrible. But I like Josh Jacobs a lot. Again, I've told you, he'll have some 38-point games, and then he'll have some 7-point games.
Who were your 2? CMC, right?
CMC at 1, and then 2, I was pick number 1. So I had 1 and then 2 back-to-backs on the way back on the snake draft. So I had CMC at 1, and then I had Mike Evans 2, Patrick Mahomes 3, just back-to-back.
Okay, yeah.
And all 3 of them did pretty good today. 1-0. Both of you lost this week, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be the worst team in the league again. I was worst team in the league last year.
Yeah.
So I'm not really expecting much.
Yeah, 1-0. You know what I'll say too is I'm pretty happy with the team because I won pretty handily, or I'm going to. I still have players tomorrow, but and I feel like most of my team performed too. Like Mahomes had 13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of guys
he didn't
will
have a
week
great
1,
game. What's his name? Michael Pittman had almost nothing. Like a lot of really good players underperformed, but boy oh boy, I picked up the Bears D.
Can I add to that really quick?
Yeah.
Since you brought up the Bears D, I actually did watch something this week. I watched Hard Knocks.
Which one?
Chicago Bears. That's
Bears? Nice.
for this season.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever watched Hard Knocks. Maybe.
Oh, it's good.
Dude, I really enjoyed it. I wanted something just light on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's football season. I don't love the Bears per se, but
Yeah.
I was like, they're an exciting team, and
You learn a lot about people on the Hard Knocks.
it was real. It's so well done too.
I haven't
Holy
watched
shit.
it in a long time. They've done the Jets more than once, right?
I think so.
I think I watched the one that was like the Rex Ryan Jets from like a little further
Wow.
back. Yeah,
You
that
need
one's really
You
good.
need another just light watch. I know you started full swing, but go to season 2, episode 4.
Of Light Swing? Or Light Swing, Full Swing. Okay.
It's the Tom Kim episode.
2-4?
2-4.
Okay.
It's really good. Anyway, yeah, the draft went. It just gives us a reason to talk to these assholes.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
We barely talked to most of the year. You know what I mean? So,
well, the draft lasted what? It lasts hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. And then we stayed on Discord.
Yeah,
probably for another hour.
Yeah,
hour and a half, just chatting. Yeah.
Yep.
It was good. It was fun.
Yep. So yeah, we did the draft. That's a good time. Football, just in general, it's just such a good time with NFL and NCAA going on. It's really fun.
It's the best time of year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really fun. Let's see here. I on Thursday evening went and saw Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
Which was awesome. Look, it's Tim Burton, so you know what you're getting into. It's Jenna Ortega, it's Winona Ryder, and it's pretty much the original cast, right? You got what's her name, Catherine O'Hara, the mom in Home Alone.
Oh yeah,
national treasure. You got Keaton back. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. It's you're not looking for Oscar wins in here, but what you are looking for is just wacky fun for Beetlejuice. And
I was gonna say for whacking.
Boy, oh boy, there's.
I'm always looking for whacking it when I'm watching Beetlejuice.
There is a moment in that movie though that I wouldn't say jaw drop, but there's a twist about in the middle that I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. And then that next day, I watched the first Beetlejuice because I haven't seen it in a long time, and I was like, just wanted to like connect because I couldn't remember like Winona Ryder in the original is like 15 years old. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she really young. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's Lydia, and and even Catherine O'Hara. This is pre
Home Alone. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and it holds up. Again, it's just wacky, wild, fun. But
I definitely tried I tried the limited edition Beetlejuice Fanta. They had a new. They had like an exclusive flavor of that. It was
I thought you were gonna say Mountain Dew.
It was called Haunted Apple. It was like it was like spiced green apple.
Yep.
Huh.
It was okay.
Yep.
It was really sweet.
Yeah, they had
way more.
They had a few special edition stuff at the theater for that movie.
Did they have like a special edition like popcorn?
They had I think they had like a black and white or a black and
like the pinstripe.
Yeah, I think they had like a pinstripe popcorn and I actually don't really get stuff at the movies anymore.
It's so expensive. Even like a bottle of water is like $5.
Like I don't.
Like if I do anything, I'll get like a big soda and I'll get like a box of candy and I'll call it good.
The last few times I've went, it just is a distraction, and I don't like that. So
yeah,
I just go in there. Bare minimum, if I get something, I'm just getting a bottled water, which is normally a Dasani, which boy oh boy.
That's if you could even call it water.
That's whatever you want to call that. But I really like just locking in. And when you you're always doing this and you're doing this, and it's just a lot. So anyway, yeah, Beetlejuice. Boy oh boy, some really good previews in there. There's a little extended Joker trailer in that one.
Oh boy.
You know what's really crazy is and this is not a secret, but the difference in seeing a cinematic trailer at a theater than your phone or a computer is
way different.
It's night and day.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially with that Joker trailer, like there's some big like scenes and music in it, and just hearing that in the theater is just
yeah.
It's so good, man.
Slide right behind you here. Round two.
Okay. Round two. This guy is wasted.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. So, yeah, so Beetlejuice. Let's see here. Okay, and then the other two things I did. I don't think I watched anything this week. I've just new Outdoor Boys video.
Will there ever be a week where you don't say something about golf?
No.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of that, so when was that? Wednesday?
Let's just yeah.
I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday, Bradford and I met up again. And on Monday, Brad texts me and he goes, hey, we should check this course out. And you know, we love Brad, but normally when he sends me stuff, he like just doesn't. He's not a details guy, so he'll send me a link to a course in, you know, Ireland or something. You know what I mean? Like he just doesn't look. So he sends me this link and it says toka tree, and I was like, oh boy,
I love to toke the tree.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, I gotta be on.
You got to be high.
Peyote to play here?
Probably.
So this place is out in the middle of nowhere. If you know Oregon at all, we're about an hour 10 north of Eugene, where University of Oregon is. This place is, you go down to Eugene, and I met Brad there, and then it's about an hour 20 east of Eugene. So it's about 2.5 hour drive there. And, you know, you're going through towns that are like, I mean, that I've certainly never heard of. You know, one little mini mart and then like 4 houses, 1 stop sign. That's a town.
But fuck Oregon.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is what, Blue Ridge? Is that what it was
Blue
called?
River.
Blue River.
So this was in Blue River, Oregon. Beautiful. Literally, though, I mean, I didn't have service for 5 hours there. Like, there's no service. It is just middle of nowhere. We go in here, and it kind of looks like a resort. Like, you go through a gate, and you're like, what? Where the hell are we? You go down this little street, and then the trees clear, and then you just see this unbelievable course with like all the mountains behind it and stuff. And we're like, oh shit, this is really special. So it said on my phone it was going to be 92, which is still pretty hot to golf in.
I thought you were talking about how much it costs.
No.
The temperature.
Degrees.
Okay.
And we got there, and it was 104 when we landed.
Oh, God.
When we landed.
It's Central Oregon, like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you and I have played in 104 once this summer already, and
Correct.
that was mayhem.
So it's 104
Trying to
when
get
we
through
land
that.
there, and we go into the pro shop, and yeah, I took another ball.
That still blows my mind that this pro shop had a logo ball.
Can I tell you something though? This pro shop was maybe the nicest one I've been in all summer.
That's crazy.
It was weird. Yeah, like there's like weirdly a bunch of money out there for some reason, because I'll also add nicest greens I've played all summer. Like I don't know where they're getting money to water and have a nice I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. So we land there and it's 104 and I go, oh God, dude, this is seriously like my limit, because we almost died out there that day. You know what I mean? Like it was hot.
Yeah, and then I played the best golf of my life out there.
It was hot, man.
No better way to go out.
So your adrenaline carries you through hole one. You're like, here we go. This is a new course. It's beautiful out. Getting back to the cart between hole 1 and hole 2, and the cart's just hot, like the seat's hot. Everything's hot.
You're sticking to it.
You're sticking to it. I'm already through 64 ounces of water in hole 1. And I'm just like, dude, this is rough. This is hot. But we went through it. Luckily there was a lot of shade, 6, 7, 8-ish. Anyway, really, really cool course. Had the shot of my summer there and shot a vlog for it. So I'm excited to, I got 4 episodes done now of Golf With Me. 4 different courses, and I look forward to changing that entire channel to a golf channel.
Oh my God.
You'll never see a vlog on there again.
Oh my. Yeah, but what do you do during the winter months?
Driving range. Bogeys.
Golf on the ice.
True. Golf on the ice with Matty.
Genuinely, I'm so excited. I was talking to Kurt about this yesterday. I'm so excited for fall golf. Like, it's been such a hot summer.
Nice and overcast.
Yeah,
You know,
dude, like,
maybe a little sprinkle of rain out there.
give me a light rain or just like low, like high 60s.
Yeah.
Golfing, like, oh my God, dude. The last like month has just been
Brutal
so
heat.
hot out there. Because like, you know, for the most part, if you're a good golfer, decent golfer, you're on the fairway, there's not going to be trees and shade in the fairway. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hot.
You're just cooking.
So very excited for that. And then lastly, big shout out to, he's in our fantasy draft, our fantasy league, I guess. Shout out to KJT. Yesterday I went up to Beaverton, to Redtail, where he works again.
Yep.
Met up with KJT, and we did a club fitting. So basically, dude, that place is insane. Every bay, so think about a Topgolf, 2 stories, right? They have that at this golf center. Every bay has the TrackMan thing. It's like $22,000 each to track your swing and everything. So
Sure.
it's like up to date, and then you get every swing, you get all your stats, you get where you hit the ball, all that shit. So I hit the ball for like 30 minutes. KJT, we're like switching out clubs and trying new things and stuff. And we basically came up with, okay, clubs are definitely a little long, of course. He did like a body measurement, and it was about 3/4 to an inch too long for like the standard length. So like I thought I would be youth. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna be youth, and he's like, no, it's actually not that bad, but we got to cut him down. So that took about an hour for KJT to cut the clubs down. But here's where I want to give a shout out to KJT. Normally when you shorten a club, so if this is the club, right, the club head's up here, you shorten from here under the grip, right? And normally what they do is they just go X-Acto knife, cut the grip off, and then shorten and put a new grip on. He saved my grips, which are
Because they're
brand new Nike,
brand new original grips.
original grips. And so he actually saved all my grips, which is really hard to do, which means you have to put like a solution under it, and then you basically expand them. You like blow them up a little, and then they'll come
Pull it off.
Yeah, which takes a lot of time. So it's about an hour. I just honestly just hung out in the clubhouse. People watched, hit some balls, just hung out there. Boy, oh boy, there's so many good-looking women at this place. It's crazy. It is.
I could believe that.
It's not okay, man.
It is Beaverton after all.
It's not okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Maybe it is okay.
But yeah, I was up there for about 3 hours actually, because after then we went and hit some more balls, just caught up. He was telling me about Stan just had a double knee replacement.
Oh no, not Stanley.
So both knees at once.
I mean, he put a lot of hours in the produce.
Oh yeah, throwing that broccoli around.
That's what fucked up his knees.
Takes a lot out on the knees. But they're down in Arizona.
Yep,
and I guess they just golf all the time.
I could see that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
I'll bet Arizona has some really good golf.
yeah, a lot of scorpions.
Man.
Though. A lot of scorpions.
Scorpions.
Yeah, and just tee off. Just put one on the tee and whack it.
The scorpion.
Yeah, I guess he's going next week. He's taking a 3-week vacation down there to go visit them, and they're just going to golf and hang out
Jeez.
down there. Both retired, both just living the life. I guess they live in a little golf community. They, got a golf cart, ride around, and
Jeez.
Remember when you got the golf cart?
oh yeah, that was a good time.
That was a good time.
That's what
That was
happens
fun,
when you're
actually.
a brain surgeon.
Yeah, that was.
Shout out to Nancy.
Shout out to Nance. Yeah.
Roll over to B&S Market on that thing.
Yeah, did a lot of stuff in that cart. They, but yeah, it sounds like they're doing good. KJT's wife is a college golfed in college. She's
Jeez.
really good apparently. I think do they have 2 kids?
I think so.
They have 2,
Yeah.
like a little bit older, and then like a pretty new kid. Like
Yeah.
and so obviously
That boy's clapping cheeks.
tough to get out on the golf course. But boy, oh boy, yeah, he might have my dream job, man. I mean, he just hangs out at a pro shop all day, does fittings, just watches people's swings.
Just being around golf.
I'll tell you this, they had every club ever there at the fitting, because what they do is they just do different shafts and different things, and they put them together for you in different lengths. And dude,
test them out.
did you see the photo I posted with all the club heads?
Well, yeah. Well, you sent me one. I think it was last night.
Yeah,
Was that the same one?
Like that's 1/10 of the clubs.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all,
Yeah, that's
dude, it
insane.
was craziness.
Just
So
let-
then this
just
is
let me-
like-
just let
this
me
is where
take-
he works.
Let me take a full
One
set.
little bay there, so he's here.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of watch your swing, analyze it on the screens, and then grab stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, it was actually really fun. Just hung out with him for a while, caught up, and then I got a bunch of swings in and figured some stuff out. He gave me a really good drill that worked today, which is you guys won't see this, but I'm just going to show you. So here's the mat at a driving range.
Show it to the camera.
So here's a flag, right? So you're hitting this way.
Yeah.
Okay? So here's a ball, and basically he puts a piece of tape right in front of the ball, like just a little masking tape. And then it's basically forget about the ball, just try to hit the tape off the mat.
Oh, to hit through the
So
ball.
you're hitting through the ball.
That's smart.
Dude, I was hitting so good. I was like pretty impressed, because normally I'm all over the place sometimes, but once I did that, I was hitting some really good shots. So I was like, I like that now. I like that. Just little things.
Okay.
That's actually that's really good.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got all my clubs shortened a little bit, got the putter shortened, all the woods, everything shortened. So that's exciting, man, because I do think it's been a detriment to me so far with these new clubs. Clubs being too long.
It's definitely rough. It's rough when you've been taking lessons too, only to be using inadequate clubs.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Toka Tree, Fantasy Draft, Red Tail, Beetlejuice 1 and 2. That's all I got.
Wow, nailed it. Under an hour. We did it, boys.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
All right. I do have ads. We're back.
Oh, yeah.
We are back.
Oh, we didn't have ads last week, did we?
By the way, I think I told you guys this, but I tried that witch's broom putter.
Yeah, no, I saw.
The Akshay.
Yeah, how is that?
Can I tell you something? It feels really good. Like you feel in control. The really hard part is when you're doing this, I found it really hard to regulate how hard you hit the ball. The control, like I could get it perfectly straight and everything, but it's so far away that it felt hard to be like, I don't know how hard to hit.
I feel like it would be so hard to
get.
get used to, just like completely having a different grip and like
Yeah.
where it's positioned on your body and all that stuff.
I will say though, I don't hear myself. There we go. I will say though, it felt good though. Like I get it.
Yeah.
Also, like, how do those fit in your bag?
Just
They're
really
so
sticks
long.
out.
I mean,
Does it come in
it
two
was
pieces?
up to here on me. Like it was huge.
Does it come in two pieces?
yeah, is that
and
one
they,
that you
maybe.
you screw it together like a pool
Yeah, you
cue
do screw
kinda
it
thing?
together, I guess, but you're not gonna screw it together every green.
That's why you have a caddy.
Well, I mean, I would assume once you're at the course, you just keep it in your bag.
A baddie
It's just-
caddy.
It is what it is.
boy, yeah.
But probably when you're not there, you probably just keep it
I ordered
in pieces or something. I don't know.
I ordered Huss a custom caddy bib. So we're gonna shoot a video where he's just my caddy. So
that's good.
he's gonna pick my clubs, which
That
oh boy, and I just got to play with him.
yeah, get ready
Okay.
to get ready to
play
tee
with
off with your putter.
But yeah, I ordered two different ones, and they're like the legit, like
Yeah.
And I did one that says what I do. I did one that says Tingles on the back, and I did one that says Hoon on the back. My Korean name.
Chujon.
Anyway, all right. Here we go. Oh, ads. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Here we go. I do have ads.
Can't wait.
I am ready.
Where are they? Here we go. 1 or 2? 2?
2. Yep.
I'm not
you on
kidding
that
you. This is up there for hardest I have ever laughed at him recording one.
This is
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
This is very good.
This one's, and by the way, none of you are going to get this.
And that's part of the point.
There
because
are-
we usually don't get it either.
There are 10 people who listen to this podcast that will get this,
Okay.
but it's funny.
We're 3 of them.
Here we go.
All the Good Names Are Gone is proud to champion emerging authors and support the literary arts. In honor of Racial and Ethnic Heritage Month, or as Colby calls it, the blank space on his calendar, we're excited to debut the new novel from Roland Herrera.
Dude, I almost fell out of my car when he recorded that.
Oh man.
The new novel from Roland Herrera.
Oh
One
god.
of the best. Genuinely.
Wow.
I don't know how that man's brain works
One
sometimes.
of the best, man.
Oh boy.
It's good stuff. Really good stuff.
I never thought I'd be in an ad with Roland
You did
Herrera.
it, and you made it.
I made it, boys.
You made it.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into the, as you say, the
Meat and potatoes.
Here
Let's
we go.
go.
Do we care?
All right, do we cares? This is just
We do.
news throughout the week, sports, entertainment, everything in between.
God damn it.
And we'll go through these. A lot of good stuff on here. We got
All right.
It's about the normal, like,
Page and a halfer?
yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Some good stuff on here. Let's get to it. First thing I wrote down here, it says Adele says she will take a break from music to focus on family and life. People around her says that it may be up to 10-year break.
10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
She's about to get married to Rich Paul. Mm-hmm. Right. And I'm assuming they're going to do children, maybe.
I hope that they don't do children. I hope they have children.
Have children.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's a little better.
Yeah, man. I mean, she has what, 4 albums? Three? I think 4 albums. I mean, she's won every Grammy possible. She just did a residency, so she did a show like 6 times a week for the last year. Like, it's not like she needs
The cheddar.
You know what I mean? So
No.
I actually really fuck with that. I really like getting to the point where you're like, yeah,
I'm good.
I'm just gonna chill for a while. You know what I mean? It's like what Rihanna's done. Like, I'm good.
I mean, I'm going to be doing that here shortly, for sure.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure if I take a 10-year break off of anything that involves monetary gain, I'm going to be sleeping in a cardboard box.
I don't think I can take 10 days.
Yeah. By the way, I watched the video. Colby, you looked at the paper 37 times last week.
Oh, he
So
counted.
let's cut that back.
I'm just
37.
I made that
visually looking that way. I'm not like trying
Okay.
to.
I like it. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this is nuts. Scotty Scheffler wins FedEx Cup.
As if it were in any sort of doubt.
Why is
or
that
anything.
nuts?
Yeah. No, what's next is nuts. So, number 1 golfer in the world, of course. He won the FedEx Cup. Winning that FedEx Cup was a bonus of $25 million for that one.
Holy smokes.
That's pretty good.
Bringing his total for the year, not including endorsements, just golfing, to $62.2 million golfing this year.
Good for him.
That is bananas. And by the way, what's his caddy's name?
Ray Liotta?
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway,
Yeah.
his caddy made $6.2 million,
Man, that's the real job right there.
which is like more than it was like 89% of golfers made this year.
Jesus.
His caddy made more than like big name golfers.
Yeah,
this year.
that's living right there.
Seriously.
You're
Insane, man.
following him around, telling him what clubs to use and giving him ideas.
10%.
Probably shooting the shit with him half the way up the course.
Yeah.
And you're making you're making $6 million.
10%, man. You
What a
know
way
what
to
I've
go.
heard too about caddies, which is really interesting, which is one, they are really important. Like I've learned, I used to think that they're just like carrying your clubs, right?
Same.
But really what they're doing is like, if you watch it, they're the ones that are studying the course. They know what club to give you. And they're also telling you like, hey, let's hit a draw here. Let's land it there. Let's aim for that. Like they're really coaching them as they're playing.
They have to be pretty locked in.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
And I also think that a lot of them, what golfers want is they don't really talk about golf, like in between.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
try to keep my mind off
yeah,
of it.
keep it light. I've heard a lot of golfers be like, I just want my caddy to like talk about anything else but golf while we're out there.
Yeah, for
know
sure.
what I mean?
The weather.
Yeah, maybe throw me a little thing here and there.
Yeah. $62.2 million golfing. He won 7. He had 7 PGA wins this year.
Good for him.
Which is the best since 2007 Tiger.
They're done though, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So what are you
it's
doing with your days?
Best since 2007 Tiger, best season.
That's pretty good.
I think there's
that's a
only
good
2
time right
people
there.
that have done better than him. Period. With like wins in a season. It was a historical season. Pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt like it just about every time I turned around, he won another one. So
Pretty nuts, man. Yeah.
He's basically a shooter.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, it's if you look at like golf history books, this season will be there. He had 62 mil, and that's just golf. Like,
That's
you know what I
pretty
mean? Like, that's not. Those endorsements are real nice.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Applebee's one, I'm sure.
I mean, nothing will beat Happy Gilmore driving the green on a par 4 though.
What's if you had an Applebee's sponsorship and they said, all right, we're gonna just have you eating in a restaurant for the commercial. You get to pick anything off the menu. What are you eating?
Give me the nachos.
The nachos are good. Give me that mac and cheese with like the chicken, like the honey pepper chicken or whatever on top.
The 3 penne.
Well, yeah, there's that one also. Yeah.
What's your go-to? A milkshake?
Probably a popsicle, right?
A popsicle.
In one bite.
Oh my.
No,
At an
you're
Applebee's?
definitely getting the boneless wings, aren't you?
No.
Fiesta lime
That
chicken.
breadstick though. That breadstick's nice.
The breadsticks are nice.
Probably the riblets. Just my face covered in barbecue sauce.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't know him. I hope to someday. But shout out to Scotty Scheffler, man. That was historical season.
In due time.
And that's a lot of quiche.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's a lot of quiche for golf.
Throw a couple my way, huh?
Yeah. Because, I mean, you think like those big tournaments, like that top purse is 4-5 mil. And to hit 62 mil is.
It's pretty good.
Also, shout out to Tom Kim. Did not make that final 50, 30, 40, whatever the fuck it is.
I'm sure he's living large somewhere, though.
Yeah, I never heard a follow up of if he has to go do the, if he has to go to the Korean Army.
Like the draft or whatever. Yeah.
I hope not. Maybe he'll join the golf team there.
That's what it's for.
All right, here we go.
Just golf it out.
Angel Reese breaks WNBA rebounds record, passing 404 in a season.
Jeez. Is the season over
A lot
yet?
of boards now. No,
Wow.
that's a lot of boards.
How long is their season? Like 40 games?
Yeah, it's something like that. They still got a little bit.
Wow. Good for her.
404 in a season. That was the record. She's way past that now. I think she's averaging like 13 or 14 a game.
It's a lot of missed shots.
That too. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh boy.
What do you got?
A woman claims Kanye West used mind control to make her steal a car with a child in it.
Mind control?
Mind control.
I wouldn't put it past
How
him.
wild would that be?
I mean, MK Ultra hasn't been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
So I got a weird feeling that's probably
wild would
not
that
the
be?
case.
What would you do with mind control? I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I'd be,
You really don't.
yeah, mind control. I wouldn't be here. I'll tell you that
I'm
much.
gonna mind control somebody to rub a bank for me so I can get out of the goddamn red.
Here we go. Toby Maguire. Ever heard of him?
Love him.
Toby Maguire's ex-wife marries a billionaire. Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
Would you rather marry a billionaire or marry
Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man?
Oh, the latter for sure.
I'm going billionaire.
I'm also gonna go billionaire.
Easy.
Is he not a billionaire?
He is not a
Hell
billionaire.
no.
Is he a millionaire?
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Let's look that up. I'm going to guess.
You're on it.
I am the research machine here.
Like a Toby Maguire net worth?
Net worth.
372. Is that crazy
no
high?
way he's over
Sorry.
I'm going to guess.
83.
Yeah, I'm going to guess 51. That might even be high too.
Maguire, a net worth.
Yeah. 51.
Spider-Man alone has to be a lot.
I don't think so.
So you said 50 what?
51.
83.
75.
Okay, I was closer.
Okay. Well, no, you said 300 and something.
Well, I know, but then I,
Yeah.
then I had to stop myself.
I mean, that's still a lot of quiche.
In
but,
terms of the price is right, Matty wins because you would have overbid.
correct. And also, that's nowhere near $1 billion.
No.
So,
I still love him. I'm taking him.
yeah, he seems like a good guy. I don't know.
He's got a little bit of goth in him.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of shaking the finger and
Yep.
all that.
Yep.
T.I.'s first son, King Harris, is expecting his first child.
Ooh.
Not weird. People we grew up with, like, now their kids are having kids.
Yeah.
Not wild?
King Harris Jr. The
King
second.
Harris Jr.
I feel like King Harris would have been a really cool college football name.
Yeah.
What's T.I.'s real name?
Cliff.
Cliff Harris.
Yep.
His name is Cliff Harris.
Correct. Clifford Harris, yeah.
Okay.
Clifford Tip Harris.
All right.
Yep. Just like the duck.
Yeah, that's okay. Interesting.
Same person.
Yeah,
actually.
one of them smoked it all, and the other one had too many silencers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Keanu Reeves. Heard of him?
Keanu or Kiana?
Keanu.
Okay. I can't hear Keanu.
Keanu Reeves turns 60 this week.
Really?
Wow.
He's 60.
God, he looks great.
He does.
Are you sure it's not 50?
No, it's 60.
Holy shit.
I feel like he hasn't aged in like 10 years.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's looked kind of exactly the same for a little while.
How tall do you think Keanu is? He
Five.
looks tall, doesn't he?
5'10".
Yeah, look that up too.
Yeah, keep pulling it out.
I'm going 6'2".
I'll go 6 feet. Just
I'm going
right smack in the middle.
6'2". I think he's a little lanky bug.
I don't think he's a lanky bug. I
think
think
so?
you're thinking that.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
The Matrix, he has a lot long legs. He's always in those military boots,
5'10".
dodging bullets.
He is 6'1".
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Good poll.
How tall are you?
6'3".
So he's shorter than you.
Yep.
All right.
You would tower over Keanu.
Yeah, but he would beat the shit out of me though.
Sure.
That dude knows a lot of kung fu.
What is this next thing? I'm trying so hard.
Multiple kids. I think they're around the age that go to your school.
Okay.
So
One
just
of the best kinds
morons.
of kids. Yeah.
Multiple kids hospitalized after doing a TikTok trend called chroming.
Chroming?
You know what chroming is?
No idea.
I think I have heard of this. Is chroming another word for whippets?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Which
But
why
like they're doing like not normal whippet stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like
chrome to the dome? Like,
they're
is that where
idiots.
that comes from?
I don't know.
Like why? Like what is to be gained out of that?
So TikTok
Views.
allows people to chrome?
Well, it's hard to catch it when it's starting. So yeah,
Holy shit.
obviously it's all down now.
I kind of, oh, okay. Nice. Good for them.
Yeah, chroming.
They got an F on that test, huh?
Oh boy,
Well,
those kids.
I guess what few brain cells they had are now gone.
No kidding.
The real chroming is want to paint their face silver and American history accent.
Oh, my God.
Just don't go to a grocery store.
What did you just say?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Knives Out 3 reportedly has a $210 million budget.
Holy shit. God, that's a lot of money.
Didn't realize
That
there was
is
a second one.
That's
so much.
That is a
quiche.
big budget.
Yeah, there was a second one, Glass Onion. It was fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Really, really good.
Have they released a cast for this already?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Which is, I think, a big part of why it's $210 million.
The budget,
Yeah, because there's a lot of people in it. Very excited. I love those first two, but 210, like that's more than Endgame.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like
Different times.
different times.
Yeah, I mean they must be banking on the fact that they're gonna make $1 billion out of that movie.
Historically done well. Yeah.
In this Biden economy.
Let's see here. Yeah. Gandalf. Heard of him?
Yeah. The gray or the pure one?
The Pure.
Okay.
Gandalf reportedly involved in the new LOTR Hunt for Gollum movie.
Cool. Nice.
Sir Ian McKellen may return. He's in talks.
Nice.
He said in an interview, I think the quote was like, no one else should do this role, and I will do it as long as I can stand.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I agree with. Like, that's a tough character to recast, if ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gotta
you
be-
just shouldn't.
Gotta be Sir Ian.
Yeah.
However, it would be really funny seeing him on like a hoverboard or something, like
Sure.
like floating around because he can't walk
Who
anymore.
replaces him? Who would be a good Gandalf?
I'd say the guy from Harry Potter, but he's dead.
Yeah. Who would be a good Gandalf in the new era of actors?
There's not really a ton of old guys anymore. They're all dying. Bob Barker, he's dead.
just
Never mind.
just recast it to Morgan Freeman. He'd just be Gandalf the Black.
Yeah.
I'm going Larry the Cable Guy.
That should
Larry
that should
the
do it.
Cable Guy?
You know who would kill that role is Jim Carrey. Throw that facial face, and you know he can do the faces.
He can do the faces.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, Hunt for Gollum. I'm all the way in for that movie, and if
Oh, yeah.
Gandalf's back in with Sir Ian, I think that's awesome.
Yep.
Sir Ian Warner.
Kellen. Okay.
Joey Chestnut
Heard of him?
smokes Kobayashi. They did that's like the two most famous big eaters, right?
Yeah.
They did a hot dog eating contest, 10 minutes, and Joey Chestnut smokes Kobayashi 83-66
83.
83 dogs.
in 10 minutes.
Holy shit.
8 dogs a minute.
It's quick math.
Just over 8 dogs a
That's why
minute.
you're in the SK school district, huh?
You better believe it.
Yeah, I think I ask this every time, but how many do you do in 10, realistically?
In 10 minutes?
6.
Yeah, 6 or
So
7
full.
probably.
You don't have a one a minute?
No.
No, because like the
I'm
idea.
so full.
I think we all do one a minute for the first 2 or 3.
For sure.
I think we're pumped up
Yeah.
and you get them down.
Yeah, the idea of like dipping the bun in water just makes my stomach churn.
Yeah, it doesn't
You don't
sound
have
good.
to do it,
Yeah, you don't.
but-
Have
You don't
to.
have to, but like the people that are doing that,
Clearly an
like the
advantage,
competitive
yeah.
eaters are doing that, and that just sounds so gross.
I will also add this though: if they're the Nathan's ones, a little easier.
Yeah, they're smaller.
Those are real small.
It's those buns that get you though.
Yeah, those are real small.
I need a real dense bun.
We should try this before the year's over? 10 minutes. We should try that.
10-minute dog eating contest. Oh my god, we will not be able
Do
to.
we need to
record.
do a Bob Does Sports
Yeah,
food
we should
challenge
try.
during the pod
We
one
should
of
try
these
it.
days?
We should try that.
God damn it. Okay.
Like, comment, subscribe. Comment below on the YouTube if you want to see us do a 10-minute hot dog eating contest.
Just give me like a month's notice.
Just gonna zoom in on your mouth. Just a bunch of wieners going in and out.
Gets
You
the
don't need to
ladies
zoom
going.
in for that.
Let's see here. Krispy Kreme launches Barbie-themed donuts for the 65th anniversary of Barbie.
Barbie
65 years.
So they're going to be just pink. glazed
Yeah, I
donuts?
saw. No, there's like some pretty cool designs and stuff on them.
Oh, okay.
They look pretty cool. 65 years of Barbie, man.
Yeah.
What year does that? Where does that put us? 1960.
Yeah,
That's quick.
Yeah,
math,
back in the
too.
60s.
59.
Fuck, you want to talk about quick math?
That was good. That was good.
That's a long time, man, for Barbie to be around. That's what is
That adds up for sure.
Okay, what are okay if Barbie's like the quintessential toy for little girls back then,
Hey, watch what you're saying.
what would boys be?
I mean, Transformers would have been
You think
huge.
Transformers is that?
yeah,
G.I. Joe's maybe?
G.I. Joe's was a big one. Power Rangers
You
would
know
have
what?
been a big one.
I think you said it. I think generally G.I. Joe is probably the biggest
It's got to be, right?
compared to Barbie. Like on the other
Yeah.
side, it's got to be G.I. Joe. That's probably the answer.
That's America, baby.
For me, it was Turtles.
Yeah.
But G.I. Joe's been around a long time.
You're talking
Oh, yeah.
long haul. That's
it's
got to
G.I.
be
Joe.
it, right?
It's G.I. Joe.
All right. God, I nailed that. Was that the trivia?
was
Because I
nice.
win.
That is not the trivia.
That was nice.
I can't take GI Joe seriously after
I know.
after the internet thing with those from way back when.
What was that on?
The what?
E-Bombs World or
It was
whatever?
definitely on E-Bombs World.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Babba-dabba-dabba.
Let's see here. Oh boy,
Fuck out.
this is. I'm gonna butcher this name, but Olympian Rebecca Cheptegei. I'm gonna say set on fire in Kenya by boyfriend. 75% of her body was burned. She was just in the Olympics,
Jeez.
Yeah, she was like one of the 10,000 meter runners, right?
and her boyfriend set her on fire in Kenya.
How do you even do that? Is she sleeping?
Oh, I could set you on fire pretty easy.
Could you?
Yeah.
I would like to see you try.
Throw some lighter fluid on him.
Actually, don't try, please.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Lighter
So
fluid in a
I'm-
match,
I'm,
you just at once?
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Oh, okay.
that's probably gonna maybe destroy her career.
likely, I would assume. 75% of your body burned.
Jesus
Which means
Christ.
that's you're gonna have a lot of nerve damage and stuff. That sucks because she was great.
She was a fucking
I
Olympian.
think she was a world champion at one point too.
Wowzers. He was mad, huh?
What do you guys think? What's one thing in your lives that if they had an Olympic sport for, you could be an Olympian? And whacking it's not in there.
Well, you took it then.
Olympic hemorrhaging money.
Olympic debt.
Olympic debt.
There it is.
Olympic debt.
Olympic debt is the new one.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
I just
That's
laughed out
very
a
good.
fart. It's awful. Holy shit.
Oh man.
That's good stuff.
I don't even have a response now. That's the name of this
What would
one.
it be? You'd be an
Oh my
Olympian
god, there's
for-
nothing. I'm mediocre at everything.
You know what would be cool is if they had Olympic mini golf. Olympic mini golf would be fun.
Yeah, but are you meddling?
Oh, of course not, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be
golf's
awesome.
Mini golf's always fun.
That would be
Collecting
awesome.
movies that nobody cares about,
Olympic hoarding.
Yeah. Olympic hoarding.
but in an organized fashion.
I think I got Olympic heavy snipes on Fortnite.
Okay.
I think I got that.
Fuck. I have nothing. This just made me realize how mediocre I am at everything.
You got
Thank you.
Master of none,
Olympic,
you know?
parenting.
Olympic Corolla driving.
There you
Right?
go. Yeah. Specifically a 2013 Corolla Sport. I can handle better than anybody else in that thing.
Olympic Michelobes.
Maybe.
Olympic car parking.
Yeah. Maybe like Red Bull drinking. I'm pretty good at that.
Olympic lawn watering.
Nah.
No,
not
you
my-
always
no.
forget it's on.
Yeah, I know.
Olympic
Lot of wasted money.
falling asleep at work.
Yeah, there you go. Olympic kid pushing into a pool. There we are.
There we go. There's mine.
Okay.
I'm really good at it.
This is nuts, man. Ben Joyce. Heard of him?
Yeah, he plays for the Angels. Sure.
Ben Joyce sets MLB strikeout speed record at 105.5.
That's a fast pitch.
Fastest pitch ever
Holy
recorded,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit that pitch, Babe
I remember,
Chapman.
yeah.
Aroldis Chapman threw.
Aroldis.
It's like a 104.9 or something.
And I think Randy Johnson was like 101, I think. 102.
And like, well, that was
That's an
at
old
a-
head.
Yeah, and that was at a time where if you could even get like above
Yeah.
95, they're like, man, these
Yeah.
dudes fucking zinging it right now.
105.5 is bananas.
Yeah, now these dudes are
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I mean, they'll have Tommy John in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're throwing hard, though.
Yep, I don't think Ted Williams is hitting that.
No.
Call me crazy.
Or Babe Ruth.
I don't know if I even see the ball at 105.5. You know what I mean? Like, you're just swinging on instinct.
That's the hardest thing to hit ever.
It's insane.
Yeah, no, that guy's arm's going to be gone in 2 months, though.
That's Ben Joyce.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy. That is fast, though. I
It's
watched the
fucking
video
scary.
of it's crazy, too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's even hard to see on replay.
It's like moving a little bit,
And
too.
it moves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's like imagine looking at the hitter. He's just like, man, what the fuck am I supposed
I
to
would
do
bail
with
out
that?
so fucking fast.
You know, I forgot to say this in my weekly. You know who I saw this week at Winco?
Ben Joyce.
Yes.
Who did I see at Winco? You think?
Somebody from the baseball
Out
team.
south.
Somebody from the baseball team. Owen.
No, he was. I saw Ezra's mom
Really?
in the frozen section.
Kristen.
Yep.
Shout out to Kristen.
Nicest lady ever.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, we caught up for a minute. Ezra's
Yeah, how's the boy
playing
doing?
football.
Of course he is.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was
Of
like, of
course.
course. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
probably plays every position, right? Probably plays both ways.
Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
Yeah,
And
she
wrestling.
she was there with the little one.
Yep.
And just in the frozen section, we caught up. I was picking up some pizza rolls.
And they were getting.
She was on the other side. Yogurt.
My line's
Yep,
up.
they're getting
I
yogurt.
was going to say fish sticks or something.
Yeah, talked for a few minutes, but that was nice.
nice.
It's actually surprised I don't see more of them. I thought I would see them on the
Yeah.
wild. But I don't.
No, it's a pretty big
One of
world
them
out
I
there.
really want to see in the wild, but one.
Chill out.
Anyway.
Okay, carry on.
This is crazy. Indiana Fever clinched playoff berth in Caitlin's rookie season. Last year they won
4 games or
4
something like that?
games.
Wow.
And they clinched playoff berth. I think they are 17 and 16 right now.
It's got to be one of the
Nice.
better turnarounds in league history, I would
Above
assume, for them.
500.
After being the worst team in the league.
That's why you draft number 1, I guess. That's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. New trailer for Dragon Ball Diama series. I don't know what that is. I just figured you might
Catch any of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. At least I already knew what you were talking about.
So that helps.
Dragon Ball is Goku, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that project was made by Toriyama right before he died.
Okay.
So he still had a hand in it. I'm pumped for it. If that's the last project that we're gonna get out of that franchise, I'm
What's
all in.
the just general zoomed out premise of Dragon Ball Z? So like for instance, like Attack on Titan, you could say like it's literally just giant titans that eat people.
Yeah,
You know
Dragon
what I
Ball
mean?
Z,
What's Dragon Ball Z?
saving the world from foreign invaders on a regular basis. Yeah.
Okay. So like with like Pokemon, like
Gotta catch them all.
gotta catch them all.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, like it starts out as saving the Earth.
Okay.
Because from aliens, and then it's saving the galaxy, and then it's saving. Then you find out there's multiple universes.
Okay.
So it's just like it's the scope gets bigger.
Sure.
Every time.
Okay. I know Goku and I know Super Saiyan.
Yep.
you
That's
go.
all you got to know.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I know.
You know the whole show now.
Okay.
Pretty much, to be honest. That's kind of the core tenet of the whole thing.
Okay.
Rapper Rich Homie Quan dies at 34.
Saw that on Twitter, and I thought to myself, no clue.
I have heard a
No
couple.
clue.
He had a couple ones that were kind of like you just heard everywhere.
Yeah, I recognized his name, but I couldn't name a song that he was
Yeah.
in, to be honest.
Overdosed.
He was what, 30?
Shocker.
34.
34. Man, that sucks.
Overdosed.
a lot of those.
Yeah.
Whole lot of those happened in
I might
that
as well
community.
say the other one while we're there.
Okay.
Mac Miller passed away 6 years ago this week.
Yeah, it was just yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I remember where I was.
Is this the Supercuts or whatever?
Yeah, I was getting my haircut, and the girl was like, "Did you hear that Mac Miller
Yeah.
died?" I was
Yeah.
like,
No.
"No, thanks today." It's
Thanks
just
for
a-
ruining my life.
Yep.
yeah, pretty much ruined the day. I was like, "Cool."
Yep.
I'll take a little more off the top, why don't you?
Yeah, yeah. Give me the Mac Miller
Yeah.
haircut.
Stop doing drugs.
Yeah, it's not
out
that
there.
hard.
It's not
I
really,
mean,
it's not really
not.
that fun either.
It's it's not good times. Oh baby, this is big news.
Oh boy.
Ocean's 14 officially in the works. Clooney and Pitt both back.
Ooh.
Clooney.
Let's go.
I love me a good heist movie.
Dude, and Oceans. Oh baby, I'm in.
Isn't it? It's Meredith
That-
on The Office. She's like, I'm gonna be a single my whole life.
Like Clooney. Like Clooney. By the way, I'm on season 4 of Office.
Oh,
I've
are
been
you?
watching it
Okay.
every night, but I'm trying to watch it. You know, like you'll fall asleep,
Yeah.
and then so I'm trying not to miss anything. So I'll go back.
Yeah. I
where
do
I
that
was.
all the time.
Dude,
It's so good.
it's just so fucking funny, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like I know what's gonna happen because I've seen it a million times, and it's still funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every time.
I'm on when he goes to New York to interview for the job, and
Oh, okay.
dude,
Like Jim's there and everything
Jim's
too.
there, and
Oh yeah.
it's
He
just
thinks he's
so-
like for sure getting it too.
I'll never forget the first time I saw him. It's a different episode, but when he goes to New York and he goes, "Yeah, I gotta go and get a New York slice," and it just pans to Sbarro. It's so stupid.
God, now I want to borrow.
Damn it, it's so dumb.
So fucking dumb.
Anyway, thoroughly enjoying. It's been a while, so I'm like,
It's always good when you
Boy, oh, boy.
can go back to a show that you've seen a million times and it
yeah,
feels fresh.
It feels
Yeah.
fresh because it's been
Yeah.
long enough. Boy, oh boy, that episode that just happened, Beach Day, when Pam goes across the coals.
Yep.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
finally, like,
Confesses
tells Jim.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, what an episode. So good.
Right in front of his lady too.
Yeah. They
He's with-
also
he's with Rashida at
they
that
also eat a bunch of hot dogs that episode.
Yes, they do. Yeah, because he's like recruiting somebody to replace him.
Yeah. I also think it's the bit of Andy just floating away in the river is
The
really
whole
funny to
time.
me. Yeah, the whole episode.
Nobody even notices he's gone.
I think that's really funny. All right. Anyway, Ocean's 4. How do we get to?
I don't. Clooney.
Clooney.
You said Clooney, and I did the Clooney.
I'm. It's not a thing anymore, but I'm camping out for Ocean's 14, man. Let's go.
That's not a thing.
I do really miss the camping out for a new
Me
release
too.
movie.
We're doing it for Joker.
Ocean's 1, that first Ocean's
11?
is on. Oh, sorry. Yes, Ocean's 11 is in the same realm for me of The Matrix, where it's like if it's on,
You're
you're
you gotta
never
watch
not
it.
gonna watch it, and you
Interesting.
do like a yearly watch that's so good. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's in that category.
Except for me, it's I watch The Matrix like once or twice
That's,
a month.
I think next month it's coming back to theaters for a week.
It is. We talked about that
Yeah.
last week.
Exciting. Ludacris throws out first pitch at Braves game in giant arms and sneakers.
The
that.
giant arms
Yes.
thing is so funny.
Awesome, man.
Oh my.
So awesome.
When I first saw the video, I was like, "What the hell is wrong with his arms? Why
Yeah.
are they so huge?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, never mind."
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
Ludacris.
part of his bit, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Ludacris, you got to give Ludacris and Missy Elliott credit. Their music videos were
Wild.
really crazy back then.
Yo,
like
yeah.
way ahead of their time in like experimental
Oh yeah.
doing shit, man. Because
Oh yeah.
Could you put Buster Rhymes in there too, or is
Sure.
that, or is
No,
that
that's-
just
that's
fair.
really off the wall?
yeah,
shit?
that's fair. Yeah, I mean they were back in the day where like music videos were $1 million.
Oh yeah.
to shoot. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
you know what I
'cause,
mean?
like,
Like,
you wanted to make them kind of bigger than.
I'm pretty
what they
sure
were.
that one Missy Elliott. What's her biggest song? Work It. Is it work? Is it called Work It? Let me work it. Bring that, flip it, and reverse it.
Oh,
Is that
Yes.
Work It?
Yeah. That's not how it goes at all.
Whatever it's called. Anyway, that video I remember being $1 million because they did that MTV, or is it VH1 making the video? You remember that?
I think it's VH1,
And because
but
then
yeah.
they showed like prices of everything.
It's crazy that music videos used to go to like MTV and VH1 to be played.
That was the rollout.
She had
and
that,
that was the rollout. Now it's just you go to YouTube and it's on there.
Yep.
She
If
had
they make
that that Lose Control one also
Yep.
that had Fat Man Scoop
Music
in
make
it.
you lose control.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the hype man in that.
I loved that making the video of. It would have been
All the
it's,
small
It's
things.
gonna be me.
Oh.
their
Oh,
toy
yeah.
boxes.
Yeah.
So sick.
Well, and they did the one for Bye 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 too, didn't they?
So awesome, man.
I think so, yeah.
It's good times.
That may have been MTV.
And
actually.
now music videos are,
Straight to YouTube.
I don't know,
if there even is
100 grand at max. Let's skip this one right now. That's just not the time. This is cool. Netflix is releasing canned cocktails with show-themed cans. So
That's
they're going to
cool.
be cocktails, but then they'll be like I'm guessing their own IPs. So they'll be like a Stranger Things can. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
whatever they want. Squid Game can. Whatever.
Drink this while you enjoy our shows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
that's kind of cool.
I do like that.
I just hope they taste good.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will, and I hope they do like puns. I hope they do like a vodka Vecna or something.
Vecna vodka.
A Vecna vodka.
I'm leaving you on that. I had to be real quick.
something like that. Like
No, that'd be cool. I like the
Talk
novelty
about something I
in
don't
that.
care about.
It's smart of them though, man. Smart of them to like, let's get in the drink game.
And they're usually didn't they just come up with like snacks recently?
they're doing
like a little
popcorn.
snack line.
They're
Yeah,
doing
I think I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. Smart of them though, man, because who doesn't want a drink while grab a drink before you're starting your
Sure.
show. You know what I mean? It's we're not gonna top Olympic debt.
No, Olympic debt was really good.
That's pretty good. All right, so Colby's gone. So what can we talk about here?
You got anything good?
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard to not look at that paper.
Yeah, don't do it.
And I'm not.
Don't do it.
I've looked over that way, but I'm not looking at the text. So
Also, I just realized my text, I thought something was off. My text gets smaller at the end here.
that's
I
weird.
don't know why that is. I normally do a nice 13 font.
You a Times New Roman
And
guy,
this
or are
is-
you more of like an Arial narrow?
This is actually an Arial, not narrow.
black. Arial
No,
black.
I think it's just normal Arial. Pretty sure.
That's fair.
But it definitely goes down to like 10. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Sounds like a human error problem. to me.
Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Chipotle is launching Halloween costumes this year, so you could be like a burrito or whatever. I'm guessing it'd be.
I guess that's fine. I haven't been to a Chipotle in probably 10 years.
I'm guessing it would be like wrapped in like the silver. What I mean?
Yeah.
That's funny. I guess. What are you gonna be for Halloween for the pond? Any ideas? And if you say Joker,
I still have the costume.
I have photos though. You can't repeat costumes.
Oh, you can.
So you can't be whatever the fuck that one Guitar Hero dude was, whoever the fuck you were. And
I could be
you can't be Joker.
I could be an empty wallet.
That's funny. Fost, we've said this for years. You and I have to go to Goodwill.
I got to be Marv.
We have to do Wet Bandits.
Yeah,
that's-
you
we-
should.
we have been
I can be
talking
Kevin.
We have.
Home Alone theme.
Wait a minute now.
We're onto something
This
here.
is funny.
If
All
we
right.
do- I'm all in for Home Alone theme.
I'll figure out how to
podcast.
do makeup. I'll do a little M on my hand.
Yeah.
A little burn hand.
I'll try to get the
I'll torch my beanie.
I'll try to get the iron print on my
Yeah.
face. Let's go.
No, this is a good. Yeah,
That would be
that's
really
good.
good.
We got-
you just got to get a tarantula.
Okay, that's fine.
Throw it on Fost's face.
I'll scream. I'll scream.
I'll scream.
Only if I can hit you in the chest with a crowbar and basically kill you.
Off, what are you doing? Off.
That would actually be really good.
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm
good.
the only blonde one here.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
so that actually like
you got to
lines
get a
up.
little puffer jacket with the gloves attached.
I've been dying to get one of those.
Little jerk is armed.
This is pretty good. Maybe a BB gun.
Okay,
There's a lot of stuff we can do now.
can I bring a real gun?
We got to get crowbars.
Yeah, kill me.
Okay.
Crowbars up.
Crowbars
Right?
up.
I think we stick to Home Alone 1, Home Marv.
Sure. For sure.
Because like you could do 2, like you could do the sticky glove. You could do a lot of stuff with 2. But
He says go somewhere foreign. He says Arizona. Idiot.
okay, this is a good idea. That's a good idea. We should do
Okay.
that. That's
Okay.
good. That's good. I almost don't want to know your opinion on this, but I do.
Okay.
And I want you to be honest.
I'll be honest.
All right. Linkin Park adds female singer Emily Armstrong.
Yeah.
I was just talking about this last night.
I don't think, look, I think it's the wrong wordage to say she's replacing Chester
Because you can't do
because
that.
you're not replacing Chester.
No, you can't.
You're just another piece of the band and you're singing those parts. Have you heard her sing? Did you watch any
Yeah.
clips?
Yeah.
Thoughts? Any thoughts?
She's crazy, man. She's good.
Dude.
She is very good.
I was pretty blown away. The only clip I saw was Numb.
Yeah.
And she went pretty crazy.
It's also kind of weird hearing because you can definitely tell it's a woman singing.
Yeah, of course.
So it's kind of weird to hear that as
Strong ass
In the-
voice though, man.
She has a very strong
Holy
voice. Have you heard
shit.
the new single, The Emptiness Machine?
I haven't.
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet.
yeah.
So it's
Is
really,
she in it?
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they did
it's-
a whole
it's-
recording
Yeah,
on it.
it is her. Yeah, like she.
Oh, there's going to be an album.
Okay,
There's
okay.
everything. Yeah.
Okay.
the way that I kind of described it when I heard the new song. I was like, this sounds like really gritty Paramore. Is
Sure.
kind of what I got out of it. It's like if Paramore was
Sure.
like a little bit metal.
Yeah. I only saw that one clip, but she nailed the part that I saw.
Yeah.
She has that little rasp in it. Really strong voice.
I mean, it's been,
It's cool, man.
he's
6 years.
died like 5 or 6 years.
6 years
yeah.
ago, I think.
Yeah. It's just
not?
it's really weird hearing like this new sound with Linkin Park attached to it.
Yeah.
I'll also say too that like most of the iconic Chester parts, the crowd sings anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I was blown away though from what I heard.
Yeah.
She
As
sounded
original band members, it's probably weird to be like, how do we move on from this? And they've obviously given it
Yeah.
a lot of time
Yeah, I think they're probably all ready to
to get back to
get
it.
to it, man.
Yeah.
Why not?
Man,
I mean, Shinoda does like
brings a-
streams daily. And
Brings a
stuff.
different energy, and she's good.
For sure.
And I'm sure this is probably also the way that Chester wanted it.
Definitely,
too.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know, keep making music. Don't let me, not being here
Yep.
deter you from making good music.
Emily Armstrong.
I'm almost wondering if she hasn't collabed with them before in some way. And
Sure,
Chester
maybe.
kind of liked her.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep. As a vocalist.
Yep. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What a change.
That's a great transition.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored bacon coming out with Hormel soon.
Okay.
Now listen,
I do love me some Hormel microwave
I
bacon.
do think that on paper that sounds weird.
I'll bet it's good.
But then I start thinking about like, if I have some bacon and it's touching some French toast, little maple, little cinnamon, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, and they do like brown sugar bacon stuff all the time.
So if it's just a little sweet cinnamon dust, maybe maple,
A light dusting.
I'm
though.
in.
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause,
I'll
like,
try that.
You put that in the microwave and like you get like a little bit of like a crust on it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Boy, oh boy, my mom loves that microwavable bacon.
it's good.
She gets the
Really?
she gets this big pack at Costco, and
Yeah.
it's just like 30 seconds in the microwave, and it's
Yeah, that's Hormel right there. Man.
that's Hormel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a few brands that do it, but like,
Yeah.
you throw that in there, put that with like some scrambled eggs or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'm gonna have to get this.
I'm really stuck on just like Roth's, like fresh, like the thick cut from the actual.
yeah, like
Bougie.
Ooh, man.
it'll
It's expensive. That shit.
Bougie bacon boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it'll definitely never beat like regular
Yeah,
bacon.
my
that
mom,
you-
yeah.
Every time I open her fridge, there's just a pack of that. It's like 60 strips from Costco.
It's good. My
Knocks it out in one morning.
my grandparents used to roll with the Hormel bacon, and every time she would make me French toast, she'd always throw like 4 strips of
Yeah.
that bacon in the microwave. I'm just like, oh, let's
I'm
go.
noticing that the older my mom gets, and especially being retired, that
Yeah.
it's all about convenience.
Oh hell yeah!
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
She would have never got pre-cooked bacon
No.
15 years ago. You know what I mean?
That's like I don't.
I just made fun of her the other day for this because I remember one day she gave me like a lecture about shredded cheese.
Okay.
She's like, it's a waste of money. Like, it's 2 times how much a brick of cheese is.
Oh,
and you
sure.
can just shred it. You know what I mean? And
Do they still sell bricks of cheese?
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
I
bricks.
literally used a brick of cheese today.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
now you open her fridge. Guess what's in there?
Shredded cheese.
Of course.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about convenience.
You can get a little package of it at Winco for $1.78.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not the Tillamook, though.
No, it is not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Get that little medium.
You know what,
shed.
though? Cheese is cheese. I do think there's a difference, though.
There is.
If you spend a little more, I do think it's better.
For sure.
There's some
and-
things
yeah.
where it's not that big of a difference in price. Who cares?
Yeah.
Cheese might be one of them.
You can taste the difference.
Bacon's also one of them. I feel like.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I agree. Yeah, that Hormel, like, it's good. It's fine. It's just like really light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably good for our BLT though, huh?
Yeah, that's probably what they put on my BLT at the Bogies.
Yeah. All right. Conor McGregor plans to run for president of Ireland in 2025.
I was gonna say president here. That'd be a wild move.
Well, he's not
I don't think he can.
Ireland,
No, he
2025.
He's actually from Ireland. Like,
Correct.
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Why not?
might as well.
yeah,
How are they
more-
doing over
We're
there?
just going to get to a point where
It's all celebrities.
presidents are just, celebs or
Yeah.
influencer, you know?
I wonder what his ad campaign would be for that.
I'll beat the shit out of you if you don't vote for me.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a free bottle of his liquor.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what? The Rock's going to run 4 years from now?
Tom Kim, South Korea.
Yeah. I mean,
Rory.
England?
No, he's
He's an Ireland
Australia.
guy too, isn't he?
Australia.
Rory? I thought he was
Rory
an Ireland.
McIlroy?
Yeah.
Australia.
I don't know. I was thinking Ireland as well, but he's going to do a deep dive here.
I gotta do it.
I know you do.
That's gonna bug me if I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm probably wrong too. He's probably like
Northern Irish professional golfer.
There we go. Nailed it.
There's your trivia for the day. I get the point.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I think the age of politicians is gone. It's just going to be who has the most follows.
Mr.
You know
Beast.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
President of the world.
Yeah. Ronaldo.
Mr. Beast.
President Beast.
No, it's President Mr. Beast.
President Mr. Beast.
Speaking of which,
Teaser trailer for Minecraft movie releases. Have you seen
Yeah.
that?
It's weird, man.
no, but Hayden told me about it. She goes, Dad, guess who's playing Steve?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you bringing this up too? or not?
Bowser is playing Steve.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Yeah.
Isn't Steve like supposed to be a younger
I
guy or no?
yeah, but I mean, it's Jack Black. He can be whatever the fuck
It's
he wants.
Okay.
subjective.
I played Minecraft for like a month straight, and
Your diamond house.
I just wanted
that
to
what
make
it
a
was?
diamond house. Yeah, that's it. I literally really did like just farming,
Yeah.
like just digging for shit. That's fun.
It's relaxing enough.
There's a lot of stuff in this trailer though, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
this is a whole different Minecraft game than what I was doing. You know what I mean?
It's
It looks
more of a
cool though.
story mode, maybe?
I'll tell you this: it's gonna do $1 billion.
Yeah, it's gonna do really well.
It's gonna do Mario numbers.
Yeah.
It probably will.
it's-
Is it going to do Inside Out 2 numbers though?
No.
Will anything ever do that?
Inside Out 2 is an anomaly, but it's gonna do Mario. Like seriously, I would wager Minecraft is bigger than Mario in gaming.
It's got to be at this
Like
point.
Minecraft is consistently the most viewed game.
Well, Mario's an
know what I
old
mean?
product. You know, like it's
You got to take the kids to that for sure.
Minecraft. Will be there, I'm sure. I won't know anything that's going on.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you get Jack Black though.
Hey, you
Yeah,
got,
that's nice.
Just got to get yourself a 40 of Michelob for that movie.
Yep. Sneaking in.
Sure, you'll show up at the old Northern Lights and
Yeah.
yeah. Boy, I brought this up a long time ago and it finally happened. Taco Bell launches Baja Blast Gelato.
I thought you were going to say that Bam Margera died. I was like, he said
I
it
was
a long
waiting
time
on a
ago. Bam Margera finally died.
Baja
Maddie's
Blast
just
Gelato. I am. Trust me. Look, I like Baja Blast. I love gelato. I bet it's great.
I'll bet it is too.
It's out
Is
now.
it says it's out now. I haven't checked if it's available here. I don't know.
Okay.
I would assume though.
That would require you going to a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, if I gotta go look, I'll go look.
I'll go
I
look.
bet that's good though. End of summer too. It's a good time to do it.
Yep, they said they were going to release it at the end of summer. So
I bet that's good, man. I bet that's real good. And then you get a cinnamon twist and do a little dip.
I think you just got to pull up the DoorDash.
I don't know. I think you put it straight into a bean burrito.
I actually genuinely do want
A little bit of Mountain Dew in a bean burrito. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I don't get it.
What's
Bean
not
burrito?
There's no meat.
It doesn't have to have meat.
What do you mean?
Those beans fill you up.
Like a lettuce wrap. Like
It's
just
got the bean shit in
bean
it.
is
Yeah.
not a food.
It's
And onions.
It is a complete protein source, is what it is.
It is. Absolutely. That's why it makes you shit.
It just looks like my thoughts.
I know.
I mean, it's
What am I
not like their ground beef
Gelato.
really resembles anything.
Can you just
appetizing
search?
either?
Can you just search on the
I am
DoorDash
not
app?
seeing it on the dash. I'm looking. Here we go.
You on the
Nope,
drinks?
not on here.
Okay.
You got the Cinnabon Delights.
Yep.
By the way, they're tripping prices for Cinnabon.
Those
$2.50 for two.
those Cinnabon delights are fucking amazing.
$1 a
though.
bite
Yeah.
though.
They are expensive and they're not at all worth the price, but they are so good.
It is
They
not
are.
on the app.
Man,
It is not on the app.
Okay.
I do want to try that though. I would go to try that.
Yeah.
Okay. Haktua Girl. What is her actual name? I think it's Haley.
Yeah. I think so.
Haktua Girl launching podcast on Jake Paul's podcast network, and I think it's called
Spit on that thing.
Haktua.
it should. Be.
I think it's called Talk Tua
Okay.
or something like that. I'm
And she just talks to Tua Tagovailoa.
there. You go. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. Why not though? Get your money.
I won't listen to a second of that shit.
I want like how long can the novelty of that continue going?
God, I know.
Like
I mean, if she gets some good guests on there, it could run. Who knows?
she's getting a podcast out of it. Like, what are you going to talk
I
about?
gotta believe Jake Paul will be episode 1.
Probably.
That'll be 10 million views. You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
So that video was just from TikTok, right? That's
Yeah.
where it.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. I feel like that just happened too. Like it hasn't been that long.
It's been
months.
a couple months, yeah.
And she's doing this now.
Yeah,
Holy
I mean,
shit.
she's
how it
got,
goes,
got her
man.
own podcast. She's throwing out the first pitch at games. She's in the public eye for literally saying one sentence.
Let's say something
how it
really
goes.
funny on here, please. Can we?
I do that every time.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see here. Only Murders in the Building. Oh, wait, what's today?
Sunday.
Okay, no, never mind. Okay. They're 2 episodes in now. They're doing weekly episode release on the
Okay.
Hulu.
Yep.
Loving it so far. Really, really good. And it has been announced that they have already been renewed for season 5.
Oh,
4 just
they're cooking.
4 just started going out, but they have already been renewed for season 5. Yeah, I mean, it's getting really good reviews. It's won, what did it win? Like 7 Emmys. Like it won a bunch of awards.
I mean, if they're winning
Really
like
good,
that,
man.
you got to just keep going.
Yeah,
You got to
man.
keep rolling with it, especially if you still have a story to tell.
Yep.
also, I don't really like if I'm a fan of that show. I don't want to know that there's another season.
Sure, but I think that too. But at the same time, it's like you can do anything, man. Anything can be a flashback. I don't think it gives anything away.
I'm not saying that, but I would more like to think like this could be the last season.
Right.
Like think how they could end this.
Especially if you're like in the middle of watching that season and you haven't gotten to the end of it, and you're like, oh, they already
Yeah.
got greenlit for another season.
Yeah,
So obviously,
It's going to continue.
Something might not happen.
whatever cliffhanger happens here, it's clearly not the end of it.
You know who they?
Yeah.
Who do I want to spoil this?
No, don't.
Nah, probably not.
No.
It's
I'll
good.
do it.
It's making its way up there on my list, man. Okay, now I'm getting to the part where my font for some reason changed to 10.
I
It's very
apologize
small.
for yawning, by the way. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
Which is smaller or bigger?
I'm a 13 boy on here.
Oh, quite a
For some
bit
reason,
smaller.
I went down to 10. I don't know why.
Do you need me to read it?
He had a whole diatribe about this while you were peeing.
An animated show on Netflix will follow the story of Twilight from Edward's perspective instead of Bella's.
I mean, I'm probably not going to watch it.
I don't even.
Oh, wait. Did I say animated?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's animated. Okay. I mean, look, it'll probably do well.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me.
Twilight's a huge IP.
I've never seen them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just know Bella's the girl, and
I have seen them all.
Yeah.
Much to my own chagrin, I suppose. But
You didn't think they were good?
It's just not for me.
Okay.
I mean, I gave it a go, and just like the story just didn't really do a lot for me. And the CGI for that fucking baby is a nightmare, by the way.
In the last one.
Sure. I think that thing was a fucking nightmare to look at.
There's a lot of bad in them.
Now I need to watch them.
There's a lot of people in that series that I like.
Yeah.
Like as an individual actor, I just I don't know. That story was clearly curated for somebody that isn't me, which is fine. But
Sure.
I
Which is, by the way, why they're doing Edward's perspective.
yeah, try to appeal to a different crowd of people.
I like Pattinson.
Why not? I do too.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird Batman though.
Don't get me started.
Can't even finish it.
That's why they call him Shovel Face for a reason.
It's the worst Batman ever made. First 10 minutes is really good though.
Yeah.
It's because you don't see Batman. All right. God, this font got small. I can read it, but it's just like it's half the size.
I can read it for you.
What?
Why did
Like
that
what?
happen?
I don't know.
I
Weird.
really don't know.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Can I do one of these really quick?
A little refresh.
Yep,
Okay.
there we go.
I don't have video of this. I do have a photo if you want me to pull it up. But I don't want to have another.
Just will you say what it is first?
Okay.
Oh boy.
A woman in Indonesia crushed and eaten by 16-foot python. The tribe found her in the python. Or sorry, the tribe, she went missing. So it was like I'm going to say she was like 60, like a grandma kind of.
Okay, yeah.
She went walking to go get water, right?
Yep. Who has to walk to get
Python, people who
kidding.
don't. Python finds her, wraps around,
Oh, my back hurts.
crushes the body. That's just how they do it. Crushes the body, ingests her whole body. So then she goes missing. The tribe hunts down the snake, kills it, cuts it open, and retrieves the body to bury.
Oh my
How wild is that?
Yeah, boy.
They beat the shit out of the snake, by the way. There's a photo of like its head, and they're just like, they crushed the shit out of the skull.
good.
16 feet now dude.
I just imagine like
Could you imagine?
I imagine like a group
No.
of like 5 people. Like one of them grabs it by the neck, and the rest of them are just like they're just like kicking it in the stomach.
Curb stomping it.
Yeah.
There's
I'm not gonna show because there's nothing like crazy. Well, okay, this is pretty crazy. This isn't even that gross.
I don't even want to.
No, it's not that bad. This is the snake being cut open. It's blurred out, but with a body.
Oh shit!
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. Let me. Oh God.
Isn't that
Ugh.
crazy?
Oh, I had to like
you
back.
imagine
I had to
being-
back away like it was near me.
Could you imagine being inside of a? Dude.
She probably didn't
Okay,
feel much.
Here's them. Here's them with the dead. That's all the people.
Holy
Isn't that
shit.
crazy though? Look how
Dude,
long-
that snake is huge.
Well,
Holy
I'm not
fuck.
kidding you. I'm not kidding you. If I looked down at the ground and I saw that just moving around,
I'd pass out.
I would pass out. I genuinely think I would pass out.
Me too.
From shock.
Yeah.
That is.
I'd fucking run. I don't even know. I don't know.
You would be the only one of us that would probably get away. You're right at the stairs.
Yeah.
I'd have to run around and go right past that thing.
I'm gonna have nightmares
I'm gonna
tonight.
wrap myself around it. beat it at its own game.
Beat it at its own That snake's gonna look at you like, what is this guy doing?
I'm just gonna confuse it. No, I would pass out.
Matty coming out in the next Lion King or not Lion King, but the next Jungle Book is Caw.
Yeah.
I would pass out. It would be the easiest hunt ever for this.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just out.
Yeah.
No struggle. Anyway, 16-foot python.
Oh, that's awful. That is so
man.
awful.
Also, what a wild life of like. This is generalized, of course, but imagine just being like, "Hey, Aunt Patty missing. She got eaten by a snake."
Yeah.
What a wild text that would be.
Right. Well, do they have phones?
Name someone that you wish gets eaten by a
No.
snake in the world. Anybody?
No, they probably put up like a smoke signal or something.
Get eaten by a
yeah.
snake?
Do you have anybody you wish God would get eaten by a snake?
I
in
had
the
quite
world?
a few.
I have a couple, but I'm not going to throw them out into the world.
I'm gonna go. I don't know his name. I'm gonna go the lead singer of Train. I really hate it.
I think he's already dead.
Weird.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Is it Train? Hey.
Soul Sister.
Yeah, that's Soul Sister. Yeah, whoever made that song.
Weirdly enough, he's on my list too.
I'm gonna look it up and see if he's dead or not.
Okay. This is cool. Caleb Williams' jersey retired at USC, and
Reggie
Bush is recognized again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Both deserve to be retired,
Oh, for sure.
and Reggie's being recognized again.
Nice. I like it.
I think that's awesome. He deserves that.
Well, I guess I can break some news here.
Okay.
The founding member of the band Train dies at 58 after slipping in the shower.
Oh.
Jesus.
I was right.
You know what? That is a fear of mine.
I
think about that all the
I have
time.
definitely slipped in the shower quite a few times.
I think about that.
What's the worst that could happen? You hit your head and you like drown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a kid that I grew up with, Kevin. That's exactly what happened. He died. When I
Oh,
was
that's
like
right.
13.
Yeah.
I do think about that though, because I've slipped a couple times, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucked. If I'm just here by myself and I hit my head and I pass out,
Got to get one of those
Yeah.
anti-slip mats.
I'm fucked.
Anti-slip mat.
Yeah, I had one in my shower.
You make us sound so old. I feel like that's for an old person.
It,
know what I kinda
if
want?
it keeps you from fucking
I want
doing
those
one
two,
of these,
I want those
Yeah.
two handles on the side of the toilet. That
Now
shit's-
you're talking.
That shit's awesome.
Now
that's-
you're
that's
talking.
for-
Sometimes after I go to battle, I need some help.
I was gonna say that's for a Chang's night right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying.
Fighting
or you could,
demons?
Like, do it like a. You could stand up like this and airdrop it.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I just need whatever the whale had.
That too, yeah.
I need all of, especially the gay porn.
Especially your. Yeah, I was gonna say your Google history.
Your font did get quite a bit smaller.
Did you see that?
Yes, I
don't know
can't
why.
even read it.
Roblox to allow users to create 100-player battle royale maps now, so they can
that's
actually
cool.
make like an actual like
You can make
a battle royale
Yeah, like a
game
Fortnite
where you
kinda
can be
thing.
eliminated and win.
That's cool.
I bet your daughters will be all over that.
Hayden's been on like a shooting one that she really likes lately.
Yeah.
It looks just like a COD almost,
Yeah.
but for kids.
Shooting. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Speaking of shooting,
I know it's up here. I didn't want to. We were in
okay.
like a funny mood, and I didn't want to like. It is on here though.
I mean, I would laugh at that.
I mean,
one,
that's a textbook thing on the podcast is just killing
is.
the mood by going to something bad.
This is a lot of football here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pretty wild. Selena Gomez. One of my favorites. Officially a billionaire.
She's
Wow.
a billionaire?
Yep.
Wow.
After the success of her beauty line, Rare Beauty. So, kind of the same route as Rihanna becoming a billionaire.
Interesting. I did not know she had her own line.
Oh yeah, Rare is really big. Look,
It's rare.
I mean, she was let's say she was worth 150 before. That's some quiche, dude. For
yeah.
a beauty line to get to I think it said 1.2 billion. By the way.
Man, the Gomster, huh?
No one's ever called her that.
There's a first time for everything.
True.
The fucking
There's
Gomster.
such a difference between a billion. This is, of course, but the difference between a billionaire and a millionaire.
is
crazy.
$1 actually.
That's it.
That's like, I don't know, man. I personally think a billionaire is fuck you money.
Yeah.
I think like a millionaire, like that's still a lot of money, but you could run out of money. Billionaire, you'd have to work pretty hard to go broke.
Even if you made $899 million, you think you could still go broke?
You know who could?
Yeah.
Allen Iverson could.
Yeah.
True.
He definitely could.
True.
That dude spent a shitload of money.
Mega Millions winners.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's just people without a plan when they get that kind of money that
That's
just have no
crazy.
idea what they're doing.
Like imagine being St. Gomez and waking up and being like, yeah,
I'm good.
Billy.
Yeah. We got to start a beauty line, I think. Is that what
Oh,
you're
I've thought about it. I already have my palette name. I got names for shades. I got it all.
I'm sure you do.
It's happening. Matty mascara?
Oh, I wear it every day.
Yeah.
On my balls. I don't know.
That's
What's mascara?
the
okay.
lashes.
Yeah, that's what I put on my balls.
Lashes.
I like the way it feels when I put it on.
Sure. Little brush.
Yep.
For your balls.
Let's see here. This is football. Okay, I'm going to say football for last because it's football Sunday. Let's see here. I should have brought this up earlier, but Angel Reese again on the news. She is now out for the remainder of the season with a wrist injury.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
that kind of sucks though because
Do you think that she wins Rookie of the Year now for that?
No, absolutely not.
Or do you think that they give it to her because of the sympathy points?
No, she's not even. She's literally not even close to Rookie of the Year.
She shouldn't be.
Not even close. And by the way, she's a really good player and broke a rebound record. That is unbelievable.
Impressive.
But Caitlin Clark's averaging what 19, 8, and 8 and took the team to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Come on, it's not even close. Dude, we got to get on this. OnlyFans reports, so every year, companies have to report their revenue. OnlyFans reports their revenue, shows that they paid creators over $6.6 billion in 2023.
My God.
Wow.
$6.6 billion to the creators on OnlyFans.
Hell are we doing on OnlyFans?
That's so much money.
I thought you were thinking about.
So much money.
Yeah. Can you invest in OnlyFans?
And then no, I don't think it's a public. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think so. I'm going to do, what was it, 6.6 billion?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my fuck. I have to turn my phone this way to do this.
It's too many zeros.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
that's a ton of quiche, man. That's pretty wild.
People are really spending on there.
Which is crazy because, so I have a friend that does passes, which is like kind of the same thing as OnlyFans, it's just a different platform. And she sent me her like dashboard or whatever that shows all her analytics. And in 2023, she has an ASMR channel. That's how I know her. Her name's Tyla. And her ASMR channel is at like maybe 100,000 subscribers. It's not like huge, but like
Yeah.
Still well known.
what was it? So in 2023 on passes, I think she made 331,000
My God.
on passes. And the craziest part of it was, so with OnlyFans or passes, people will pay like, I don't know, $25 to be a member or whatever. But then after you're a member, if you're the creator, you send out new photos or videos or whatever, and they have to unlock those, right? They have to like pay more to. But where she made her money is DMs. So she made 200,000 just on people wanting to talk to her.
Oh my God.
That's the crazy shit.
Holy
You know what I mean? Like that's.
God, you could hire somebody to
Well,
talk for you.
she did.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's wild.
I mean, if
I'm two steps ahead of this.
I mean, if you're making $200K, you can definitely afford to do it.
it's
yeah.
wild, dude. That's.
God.
Unbelievable.
A lot of lonely people out there, huh?
By the way, I knocked out about 10 cameos this week. If you're on Cameo, you want a quick shout out, go to Cameo. I'm on there. Maybe we'll do, you know what? Maybe we'll make an ATG and WG account on there.
Yeah.
Make some quick cameos. It's fun.
There we go.
It really is fun. I've done, I don't know, 50 so far or so. And most of them are like, hey, it's my friend's birthday. You know what I mean?
Give him a shout out.
It genuinely is really fun to make. I did one the other day that was like, I want to play this at an assembly at school. Give me like a pep talk for all the students.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like it's,
Get him, boy.
yeah, it's pretty fun, honestly. So yeah, yeah, go do that.
Don't go broke like me.
Anyway, and Cameo has I set it to $1.99 per message for a DM.
Jeez.
Some people have been,
$199.
you know what I do too is I always end my response with a question.
Just to get him to respond to it.
Yeah.
There's a streamer named Doug Martin, but his stream name is Censor, standard spelling.
Okay.
He broke the world record yesterday with 9,250 pull-ups in 20 hours.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
I
that's
saw
a
this
lot
just
of
today.
pull-ups.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot of goddamn pull-ups.
All I saw was that, and then his hands.
Yeah,
I took a picture of
yeah.
his hands, and they're
Yeah,
just like
blistered.
warped. Yeah.
That sounds
It's a lot of goddamn pull-ups.
You wouldn't have to work out for the rest of your life.
I feel like I wouldn't even be able to feel my arms anymore.
No.
Like after like an hour.
That's gonna be a long recovery.
I definitely don't have a pull-up in me anymore.
Me neither.
In like high school baseball, I could do 10.
Yeah.
I could do 10. I mean, maybe with a band, a little foot band under me.
I get like 2 in and I'm toast. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't you used to have a pull-up bar?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, the one that you installed above the door.
Yeah.
That you kept like tearing the panel off of the door.
Thanks for bringing
That
it
got
up.
a lot of use.
Thanks for bringing it
Sure,
up,
that was a
asshole.
marketplace. What happened on Marketplace this week? Did you sell anything this week on the eBay?
No, actually, it's been kind of dead.
What did I sell? I sold something this week on the Marketplace.
Your soul?
Can't remember now.
Soul Korea?
Oh, some headphones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's where mine went.
Yep.
Not these little babies though.
I love those. We're gonna get more.
Very comfy.
We're gonna get more. This is sad. Kathy Bates, the actor. You know who that is? Legend.
From The Office.
Yes,
She's Joe
on The
Bennett.
Office at the towards the end.
Joe Bennett. Many other things, but that's
she's the mom in. Oh my God, why am I blanking? Adam Sandler football.
Waterboy.
She's the mom in Waterboy.
Yep.
Like she's just legend. Says she's retiring from acting.
Yeah, she had a long career though, yeah.
Yeah, really long.
Yeah, so her quote basically was like, I've always wanted to retire on my own term.
Yeah.
I love that. However, unfortunately, my brain went to,
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Because she's got to be mid-70s now.
If not older. Yeah.
Hope she's okay. But we'll see. But legend, though.
Shout out to Joe Bennett.
Absolutely. Let's see here. You ever heard of an animal named Mr. Greedy?
No.
An animal?
That's his name. Mr. Greedy is an African penguin at the Maryland Zoo. Okay.
Continue.
Mr. Greedy just died at 33 years old.
Jeez.
He was the father to 200 plus kids.
What a stud.
200 kids as a penguin.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, Wilt Chamberlain.
You
Yeah.
imagine?
He's keeping that penguin
Dude,
population alive.
That thing was clapping some
After
penguin
200,
sheets.
I'm not
Good
even
Lord.
at the birth anymore. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You think he named them all? Or paid child support for any of them?
Man, penguin alimony must be pretty nuts.
It's through the roof.
pounds of tuna. Yeah, no. Anyway, shout out to Mr. Greedy. Just passed away at 33.
The homie.
200 kids.
Friend of the pod for
That
sure.
is bananas. Yeah, that's some clapping.
Yeah.
That's some cheeks.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, a few more here. We already talked about it a little bit, but Beetlejuice opens with 110 million. It has outgrossed the first film already.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, I
It
was
came
gonna
out
say-
30 years ago.
Yep. And it is now the third biggest opening of the year.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Considering what has come out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, 110 is pretty good. I think it'll end up being a, 280, 350-ish around there, which is
That's a success though.
pretty goddamn good, man. Yeah, it was, it's one of those things, like, Beetlejuice has this, like,
It's a cult
Yeah,
following.
it has a cult following.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a cult classic.
I think that's so interesting when things have a cult following. Like, there's just certain things that, like I think The Matrix has that too.
Oh yeah.
It's basically any IP that you see at a Hot Topic.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think cult followings are so interesting. We need a cult following.
Someday.
That's what we need.
Oh, we're on our way there.
That's what we need.
That's what I would say.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh boy. Here we go.
This is the good news.
This is big news, actually.
Oh.
Kendrick Lamar named halftime performer for Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
All right. So he performed, was that last year, LA?
No, that was like the pandemic year, wasn't it? It was like 2021.
What was last year?
Usher.
Last year was Usher. It was the year before Usher. So it was 2022. Yeah. 2022 was LA. And Kendrick did, what did he do? He did All Right, I think.
Was that with like all
With
the
Dre and he did All Right, I'm pretty sure. I I think Kendrick has enough songs to do a halftime performance for sure. You know, he ends with "Not Like Us."
He's just gonna do that for the whole halftime.
He just does it. He does it like 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
I also think I saw a thing today of in one of the diss songs that Drake did. He said he did the big as the what, and then the first line is big as the Super Bowl, and so people are like bringing that back.
Oh, okay. Wayne's got to come out.
Yeah, so that was my thing. Is I've seen a lot of people say Kendrick's awesome, of course, but they thought it should have went to Wayne because you think New Orleans.
Yeah,
You think Wayne.
Yeah.
I think Wayne for sure has enough songs.
You think maybe he has them come out to do like 2 or 3 songs?
Here's my thing though. I've seen Wayne perform. I've seen him perform a lot of times, like clips of him and stuff. I have Wayne very high on my favorite rapper list. I don't think that he puts on a very good show for a Super Bowl. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well he can perform
I
still.
think Kendrick is a little more polished,
Better-
and a little
better
more,
stage
a little
presence.
more digestible for Middle America than Wayne.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
It's also more relevant.
think about like okay, think
Definitely
about
can't wait to have him do Meet the Grams.
shit.
think about like okay, what does Wayne close with? Probably a milli.
Sure.
I'm gonna guess. A milli's kind of hard to digest. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like he's saying a lot. His voice is, he has his voice that he does. I just think Kendrick's a little more digestible.
yeah.
And make no mistake, people that watch the NFL don't necessarily follow urban culture, if that's what you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like
They're white.
They would rather have Luke Bryan or whatever the fuck. So I think for that group to a wider range, I think Kendrick has a wider range
Yeah, I would say so.
than Wayne. That being said, he should bring him out.
You would think.
To my knowledge, though, they don't have a song together, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So something has to drop between now and then.
So maybe there you go. That could happen. Maybe they drop something, or I mean, outside of a milli, if he just brings him out for one song in the middle for the crowd to go crazy, what song does he do? It's got to be a big commercial song, right? Fireman?
I know. That's where my mind went, but I don't think that's like that big.
Go
DJ is real big. Yeah. It's got to be one of those. Stunning like my daddy.
There's even some that are
Like
like
6 foot, 7 foot, maybe.
Yeah.
Be pretty cool.
That'd be good.
yeah.
Probably shake the stadium.
It's got to be
to
a
its
milli,
fucking-
though. That's his
Probably
biggest
shake
song.
the stadium to its core, though, with all the bass in it.
I'm totally down for a Kendrick set, and in the middle, Wayne comes out for a milli. I'm totally down for that.
That'd be cool.
Because I think that Kendrick's really aware of paying homage where it's due.
Yeah.
And I think Kendrick's very aware of like Wayne is New Orleans.
And just fading a milli into one of his songs.
Sure.
It can be done pretty easily.
Yeah.
I feel like.
What does Kendrick open with? I'll say mine already. I think he opens with Money Trees.
I was just going to say that too. Yeah. It's got to be.
Kendrick's a really good performer too.
Yeah.
He's going to smoke this.
Yeah.
And again,
That'll be fun.
Again, it's just Kendrick has won this battle versus Drake in so many different ways, and this is
one.
just cherry on top. Like,
So is this year's Super Bowl?
Yeah.
59.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep, to New Orleans. Yeah, Chiefs Niners. Here we go.
Okay.
But like, imagine like, okay, you won this battle. You got the song of the summer, and then you're gonna close the Super Bowl doing it. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
when has anyone done a diss track at a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
First time for everything.
so good. And by the way, yeah, they're gonna smoke that, man. It's gonna be so good. Shout out to Kendrick. What hell of a year.
Friend of the pod.
Hell of a year for Kendrick. Okay, let's get into some football. Oh, I got one baseball. Ohtani hits 46th home run on his way to a 50-50, first player ever.
That'd be pretty wild.
50 home runs, 50 stolen bases.
That's pretty good.
Think he'll get 50-50?
What's he at?
He's at
stolen bases?
46, and I think he's, 44, I think?
Yeah, about 18 games left.
He could probably do it.
Let's say yeah.
So let's say he's at 45, 46, and 44.
Yeah, 4 home runs.
They're
and
still
6
battling
stolen
for the
bases.
top seed in the NL. So let's just
Yeah,
say
so
he
he's still
plays
gotta play a little
plays all
bit.
the games out. Yeah, let's yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
I think he gets
I think
there.
the home runs is easier.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
6 stolen bases.
I mean, he's getting on base probably at least twice a game, probably.
Intentionally walked.
Unless I'm betting on it for total bases.
Yeah, yeah. I think he can get that.
Yeah.
Be pretty wild, man. 50-50 is nuts.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
Boy, oh boy.
What are the odds that you think that he wins NL MVP as a DH?
Pretty good, actually.
Pretty
I wonder has there been an MVP that was a DH?
I don't think Edgar Martinez
Was he-
ever won it.
Was he DH that year?
He might have been DH, and if anything, he's playing outfield. But he was.
Well,
Actually, no, that was in-
he might have been playing first base.
That
at
was
that
in
point.
no, because that was in the NL, and at that time they didn't have DHs. So I'm completely off.
Yeah.
He played for the Giants during that
Yeah.
time. So probably not.
Someone out there is going to get my Edgar Martinez joke, and that's fine.
I know.
All right, let's get
Kurt will.
let's get some football here.
All right.
CJ Stroud. I wrote Shroud.
Okay.
here.
Same guy.
CJ Stroud signs with Jordan Brand.
Nice. Okay.
Very good.
Why not?
Good for him.
They won today, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did.
They're scary, man.
Gonna be a good team.
They got a lot of weapons over there.
Yeah, they do.
I think Diggs scored today too.
Yes, he did.
Nasty,
He
man.
did.
Pretty nasty. Boy, oh boy. Dak Prescott
Heard of him?
signs 4-year, $240 million deal. He is now the highest paid player ever.
Wow.
That is $60 million a year.
It's definitely a lot of money, which is really weird because they weren't. I could have sworn that they were talking about like less years with him.
And they just did
In the
CD
offseason.
forever, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
$60 million a year.
they're locked into whatever they get with him. So I mean, if he gets hurt again, that $60 million a year is really gonna.
That's
sting.
like Jordan Love. They just paid him.
Yeah, they sure did.
Is that Jerry Jones
$60
money?
million is a lot of quiche, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot now. And look, I mean, he had a great year last year. Like, he puts up really good numbers. So I don't know. Seems like just more money's going into sports, man. Every new contract we see is just more and more and more.
We're gonna get it every 3 months
You know
that
what I mean?
somebody's breaking some new.
We're gonna
yeah.
see.
I mean, we're gonna see people getting billionaire
we're gonna
contracts.
see. We're gonna
soon
see
enough.
close to $1 billion, if not $1 billion, at
Yeah.
some point. We're gonna see like
I mean, shit.
Ant, maybe. You know what I mean? Someone like that, like a newer.
The Ohtani one was worth a lot.
It
Ohtani was
yeah.
nuts.
It's just
He took
deferred money.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, someone like Ant Edwards, or like I can't think football.
I mean, probably still Mahomes at some point is going to take a shitload of money.
Sure.
They
His,
still,
Towards- towards the
yeah,
end.
his next contract is going to be worth a shitload
Sure.
of money.
yeah,
Yeah, these contracts are getting crazy, man.
they're wild.
That's wild. Shout out to hey man,
Got to make your money.
$60 million a year to throw the rock around. Why not? That's it for page one. Look at
To
that.
throw the rock around.
Here we go. All right, 3 more. Tyreek Hill arrested a mile away from the stadium before today's game. Did you see the video of it?
Yeah, and I didn't look much into it because I was kind of busy today. But what did he get pulled over for?
Speeding.
Oh, really?
They said possible reckless driving because of the speeding.
And they took him to an actual like holding,
Not only that,
and then was
have you ever
released.
seen anyone get pulled over for speeding and getting taken out of the car, laid on the ground, and handcuffed? You ever seen that?
I mean,
Speeding?
If he was
if it's reckless driving, that could be something different.
Yeah, but reckless driving is simply 15 miles over.
It depends on
That's all that means.
depends on how he was responding to the
Sure,
officers.
yeah,
Maybe.
sure,
I
sure.
mean,
I just like
I could see him kind of being
like
a
the clip
dick.
is pretty. Of course, yeah, and just probably an entitled like what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
and also I'm on the way.
Yeah, and also, I've got a game in like
also I'm
4
on the way to the
hours.
fucking game.
Be like, I'm not getting the fuck out of my
But yeah,
car.
they definitely
type of deal.
handcuff like face down on the ground, handcuffed for speeding. Which
Don't
is
they wear like
wild?
fucking cameras that
Yeah.
show all this stuff? It'd be interesting to see because I could see him.
Of course,
I don't think Tyreek's like a stand-up guy by any means.
Yeah.
From what I understand, but I could see him being like, "Fuck you, I'm not getting out of this car," and they're like,
sure.
"No, you are.
Yeah, like,
We
yeah.
need to see."
Pulling a "Don't you know who I am" kind of thing.
Also, if they thought he was intoxicated, then you got to get out of the car or whatever, and like,
Yeah,
I don't know, it could be a number of things, but
I think he's good enough to not get out of the car. I think he's that good. I think he is.
Yeah, and then when he scored a touchdown today, and then his celebration was him putting his arms behind his back, and somebody was like faking putting.
You didn't do it again. It was just funny because you almost did.
I almost.
I was
did it.
wondering why you were showing me
Because
the
it's
paper.
fine because we're on the same topic.
Yeah,
when it
for sure.
happens, it's like way. It's fine. But I did write scores and reenacts already,
Oh yeah, oh, there we go.
which is awesome. by the
That's
way.
really funny.
It was actually really good. He like put his hands behind his back, and then another dude like walked him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was funny. It was
Good
funny.
man. Also, that touchdown, he is like it is actually pretty crazy watching him run.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he ever
Genuinely.
has to actually fully sprint to the end zone. Ever.
That's the thing is, like,
he catches it and he's like 20 yards away from people,
Literally,
so he just jogs in.
and I mean this. Anyone else in the NFL catches that same ball, they're not turning that corner.
no, probably not.
And this dude catches the ball. He has two people who have a great angle at him, and he's just faster. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Also, wide receivers are they're such a drama queens.
Yeah.
I'll say queens, I guess.
Highest pay, man.
All of them. They're like Rashee Rice was the one that got in trouble last year. It's like it's always them getting
Shout out to
in
Rashee
trouble.
Rice, by the way, over 100 yards last game. Killed.
But anyway, it always seems like it's the wide receivers. They're such divas.
Sure.
They always have been too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I was gonna say shouts to Ray Rice, but that's probably not a very good idea.
No, we don't want
He's
to
also
shout
a
him
running back, wasn't he?
You
Yeah.
sure was?
with the last name Rice. I got it.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah. Rice jokes.
Matty has
Punch
Matty's
your way
got,
out of that joke. Yep.
Matty's got a lot of Rice jokes. See what I'm saying there?
Let's see here. This will get us to our next segment. Last thing on here. Oregon moves down to number 9. So we were 3, and then went to 7, correct, after Idaho, and then dropped 2 more after Boise State.
Yep.
Correct? So 9.
You skipped one on the front page though.
Did I? Oh, God. Okay, we'll do that last.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up the top 10 at least. While we do that, what are your thoughts on the ranking and just college football in general?
I think that Penn State is at 8.
Penn State is at 8.
I don't understand that.
Yep. Barely beating Bowling Green.
Yep. And Boise State is a better team than Bowling Green.
No question.
And they have traditionally been as such for a long time.
So
how do they not go anywhere?
Yep.
I get that they won by a touchdown, and Oregon won by a field goal.
Still.
But
Okay.
you're barely escaping by the skin of your
Here's-
teeth against a team that is in the bottom.
Here's
20
the
in the
top
world.
10. Georgia 1, Texas 2, OSU 3, Alabama 4, Ole Miss 5, Missouri 6, Tennessee 7, Penn State 8, Oregon 9, Miami at 10, and USC at 11, right outside that top 10.
Yep.
Which
Miami's definitely winning some games.
USC, I guess USC beat LSU this year,
They did.
Yeah.
so I guess that's something.
Which, I mean, the jury's out on whether LSU is really that good or not. We'll find out later.
I'm guessing the Oregon, the question about Penn State, the Oregon thing. I'm guessing they're still sort of looking at Oregon's first win too against Idaho.
Yeah, it's all part of it. Yeah,
They're like, that still looks really bad on this.
Yeah.
We can't move a Penn State team behind those guys.
It is a pretty wild and like talking on a podcast about this, we kind of got to put bias aside here and talk generally, but it's pretty wild to win 2 games and keep moving down. However,
They've earned it.
there's more in the rankings than just win-loss. And that's where
eye test.
I definitely understand the eye
That's where
test
we're
for
moving
the
on.
Idaho game for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
regardless, like that Idaho team will probably be a playoff team in Division II since that's where they are.
Yep.
And so they're definitely better than they look.
I'll say this. I didn't think that we would move.
No,
After the
I
Boise State game.
just didn't think we would move down.
I was pretty shocked that we went down 2. I thought we would stay at 7.
So that's the part that kind of threw me off a little bit, especially considering that Notre Dame lost. I thought that as long as Oregon won the game, that they would at least go up 1 spot for that.
I'll also say this: if it's okay, win-loss is of course a thing. It's eye test. It's a bunch of stuff, right? As a body of work, I don't think that Boise State game was that bad. That being said, we should have beat them by more than a last minute field goal, of course.
I mean, the spread
But
was 18
It was
points.
18, of course. I get all of that, but like there was a lot of really good moments.
For both teams.
And then we were also playing literally the best running back in the country.
So far, at least.
So like I don't know, man. It's weird to have a game where like we have like a 60-yard touchdown pass and then a 45-yard touchdown pass, punt return touchdown, kick return touchdown, and then be like, God, that game we sucked. You know what I mean? Like that's just weird. We had so many
Expectations are real high, though.
and there you go.
Yeah.
That is what is so fun about being a Duck fan and also what makes Duck fans insufferable. Which
Yeah,
is the
sure.
expectation.
It was just like there were so many parts of that game that felt really disjointed. Where it's like we just had this explosive touchdown. What are we going to do next?
Yep.
And then it's like then the offense just sputters and you have to punt the ball away.
Yep.
Or two
fumbles in a row.
You're just about ready to break the game open because the offense is starting to put it together, and then you fumble
That's-
2 drives in a row, and now you're losing by a touchdown.
I said this earlier, you guys. That really is why we think that game felt bad. Is we didn't string anything together. We had a bunch of really good moments spread out, and every time we felt like, okay, here we go. We just scored. Momentum's here. We lose that. That's why.
They countered every time.
Yeah,
why
and,
it
and it
feels
was
bad.
in those moments that, like, the first time they fumbled the ball away, then Genty runs 70 yards for a touchdown on the next play, and it's like, God.
There's momentum.
Yeah.
Yep. And by the way, I genuinely don't think that Boise State team is that bad.
No,
I think they're a pretty fucking good team, to be honest.
I mean, when you got a guy that's now run for like 500 yards in
2 games.
in 2 games, and he has like 10. He already has like 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, he
mean-
genuinely is insane. But like, there's some other players on that team that are pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like they're not a pushover, is what I'm trying to say.
No, they'll do fine in the Mountain West. Like they're gonna probably be in their conference championship game.
I'll say this too. This is just where my brain goes. I would much rather have a shaky start than a shaky ending.
Yeah.
And I think we had a shaky ending last year.
Yeah, if you're going to lose a game, this
Yep.
is the place to
Get
do
it.
it.
Get this shit out. Keep getting better. Like I genuinely think it's better for a team to start and have shit to work on than start on a high and lose it.
Yeah.
And not that we lost it last year, but we lost 2 games by a fucking field goal to Washington. You know what I mean? Like
Same team.
I would
Twice.
rather get that shit out of the way and
For
keep
sure.
moving up. So we got Oregon State. Civil War again.
It's a noon 30 game.
Is it?
It is on
Yeah.
Fox.
Oh, it's on Fox, huh?
It is.
Interesting.
Also, on a side note, it feels really good to beat Boise State finally.
Sure.
It's the first
0-3.
0-3. The last time they played him, LeGarrette
1-3.
punched someone in the face.
Yep.
Yep.
What was I going to say? 12:30 Duck game at Reeser.
At Reeser, my brother's going to be there.
Yeah. How many tickets for that going? $30?
I would assume a little bit more than that.
Think so?
Yeah.
You think they're more expensive than Idaho?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they beat Idaho?
Oregon State.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they would.
I don't know. They don't have DJ Ugalugalago anymore.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
That's not
DJ Uyunglele lost 2 games in a row for Florida State already.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You guys are Beaver fans.
What's that
That's
lead
cool.
us into?
Yeah. No, this is exciting. Here we go. Ooh.
Do we have a button for it?
I think it's
Time to put your skills
There it
to
is.
the test.
He remembered.
Once a playing, get in your guess.
be green.
Tell them to Matty and he'll do
should
the
be.
rest. And Colby still hasn't finished Marvel.
All right. We are
I
now.
still love the carnival.
We are now in a fun section for the podcast, and that is Duck Scores, where we all predict scores the week before, and then we go through it. We also have scores from 4 other friends
Okay. Yeah.
this week. So before we do this, let's get in next week's before we forget.
Okay.
So we have Oregon
Against Oregon State.
or State at Oregon State, 12:30 game. I doubt they have lines out yet. They might,
Actually,
though.
I think they did have
already
lines
do,
out.
Okay, let's find out.
Oregon's favored, obviously.
They are. I think Oregon is favored by 21.
They have over under 50.5. Oregon by 14.
14. Okay.
With that being said,
Let's see. Oregon State is 2-0. They're
Oh boy.
okay, I'm going to go Oregon 31. The Beavers 21.
I'm gonna go Oregon 40. Beavers 28. 40 to 28.
close games.
Yep.
Oh.
All these civil wars lately have always been closer than they need to be.
Yeah.
73.
I know.
as much as I would love it.
It's going to be so outrageous. My God, he's counting away sevens right now.
I'll go. I'm going to go 48.
Ducks, obviously.
Yeah, Ducks. 48. I mean, our D played pretty good. They just played fucking Walter Payton. I'm going to go 48-10.
Oh,
Back on track.
Personally, I want your score to happen.
Back on track, baby.
I want that one.
Okay, here we go.
last week's.
Oh, you know what? I probably can't play the Duck theme, huh?
I would guess. I would guess not.
There you go. All right, here we go. The final score, Oregon versus Boise State, was 37-34.
A real
Shout out to,
heart attack machine.
Shout out to what's the kicker's name?
Atticus Sappington.
Atticus Sappington. Atticus.
Former kicker of the Beavers. He
Yep.
gets to go visit the old stomping grounds next week.
It's a big time kick, man.
You're gonna have a walk-off kick at Oregon State.
That's a big time kick. All right, here we go.
Oregon has a weird kicker problem, by the way. That kicker for the Beavers last year missed 1 field goal and 1 extra point all of last season, and he missed both of those already
Yep.
in 1 week.
All right, here we go.
It's a curse.
In last place, so it was 37-34.
Okay. Yeah.
In last place, 25 off was me. I said 45-17.
Okay.
Second to last place, 20 off was Kurt.
Okay.
He said 27-24.
It's a pretty good guess.
He got the spread correct.
Yeah.
In fifth place, 19 off. We have Colby.
Damn it.
Oh, 19 off. You said 31-21.
Okay.
In fourth place,
Pretty sure that's what I guessed for the Civil War too.
we have. It is.
Okay.
Same score.
It's fine.
Okay. In fourth place, 17 off, we have Jacob. He said 41-21.
Okay.
In third place, the bronze, if you will,
Yep.
we have Serena. 38-19, she said. 16 off.
Wait, 19 is a weird number.
I know. She doesn't know them all. And in second place,
Yeah.
11 off. Is Fost.
Oh no! What was his guess?
41 to 27. He was 11 off.
Okay.
And in first place, 7 off
Wow.
is Huss. He said 38 to 28.
Wow. Nice.
38-28.
Oh, my guess was almost the same guess. I said
Yeah.
40 to 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just really sticking to my guns.
Serena wins week 1. Huss wins week 2.
Okay. Wow.
And I'll get your guys' all those other people's predictions later this week.
I like it.
You did say the same one.
I did. Yeah. I don't know why I'm stuck on that.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on 40 to 28 too, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that does it.
Okay.
I do have another ad
Go with number one.
before we get into our next segment.
Go with number one this time.
Here we go.
The Good Names Are Gone is proud to be sponsored by our partners at Lance Armstrong Jockstraps. Now 50% less fabric.
So stupid.
Oh, God.
Oh, the listeners will get that one though, at least.
Yeah, he has one ball.
Just one.
It's funny.
I like it.
That's funny.
What's next? That's
Good
true.
stuff.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is trivia.
Trivia time.
Shit. Okay, what's the song?
Got to hit the
guys?
button.
Yeah, what's the song?
We'll hit the button first.
Oh, yeah.
Trivia time! Trivia time!
What's the song, please?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
It's the $64,000 question. Can I get a pen?
At 10% volume, by the way.
Oh,
Is the pen not over there already?
there was a pin somewhere. Is there another pin?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's on the ground. It's on the ground. I got it.
Yeah, I was going to say, we definitely had two
boys
pens
got
over
it.
there.
All right.
All right. Category.
Yep, give us a category. Oh, yeah, I'm in this now, huh?
Yep.
Oh, boy. So, as a reminder, after week 1 of season 3 of trivia, I am in the lead at 5 points. You
for long.
crossing off your number
So-
that you used to? Oh, no, you were on
I was on. Yeah. Yeah.
trivia.
This question could technically have 2 categories.
Okay.
So I'll just give you both.
Yep.
Because it's really either or. The category is music/sports.
Okay, I'm ready.
So let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. Let me pull up my Google. Okay.
I'm in.
Okay. Here we go. Your trivia question for this week. This country singer
Wait a minute now.
had a brief stint in the MLB with a career stat line of 1 for 26.
I'm going to go first guess because I know he was involved in baseball. I'm going Garth Brooks.
Me too.
I could be wrong.
Although I think his thing was more of
Did he even bat?
sit in the
I was
MLB.
thinking he was like, wait, say it again?
This country singer had a brief stint in the MLB, going a
Meaning
total
he
of
played in a game?
he played at the actual major league level, going 1 for 26.
I don't think Garth ever got
played
there.
at that level. Oh, shit.
I actually have a different guess. I do. I really want to go with Garth though, and that pisses me off because he was like on the Padres.
Yeah, I don't think he ever played.
I don't think so either. It was like minor league. It was like no, it was spring training.
Yeah.
I actually have a different guess. I'm gonna just you can stick with your guns or your gum. I'm gonna say Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney for you?
I feel like this is too simple for us just to say Garth Brooks.
And I'm almost positive Garth only did that spring training season.
Yeah,
That one little summer.
that summer.
Yeah. Ooh.
That song's actually about him playing baseball,
Oh, boy.
not losing his virginity. I'm going the Ches.
I think that's right, but I won't say that because. One more time, read it one more time, please.
This country singer had a brief stint in the MLB, going a total of 1 for 26.
26 is a lot of at-bats.
That's like end of the year. They can just call him up. It could just be for put butts in seats,
I think
you know?
you're right with Chesney, actually.
It's going to be like an old head, dude.
So I think it's a 90s dude.
Which is old.
Which is Chesney. It's not Clay Walker.
Good making a Clay night, though. I had to say it, sorry. I don't want to throw you
It's
off.
certainly not George. He's over there wrangling sheep. Boy, oh boy. For some reason, my brain remembers Kenny Chesney like as a baseball player for some reason.
I was just picturing him in a hat. That's where I'm going with. From Tennessee.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one question. You can answer it. If it's too much, don't answer it. Okay.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
Do you think this country artist is a Grammy winner?
This is not fair.
Or not? I just mean like, is it a very successful country artist, or is it one that like had one hit and?
It's somebody that is pretty well known.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be somebody that that neither one of you know.
Got it. Okay. Boy, oh boy, I can't even think of anybody else. Yeah. Okay, I'll just go with Garth.
Okay.
I can't even think of anyone else that's even been involved in that.
That's a really safe bet. It's a safe bet for sure.
Pretty sure he didn't play, man.
So
Like, I
Garth
remember
and Kenny.
So we got
him.
Garth and Kenny over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, here we go.
Tells me we're both wrong.
The country singer that had a brief stint in the MLB, going 1 for 26, is Garth Brooks.
God damn it, dude.
So you guys were both right. He did play in spring training for the Padres.
Yeah.
But to start, I think it was the 98 or 99 season. He played for the New York Mets.
Oh,
Damn it.
Where he actually played some real games there.
I had it.
And 21's not great.
No, it's not. He was actually not the worst hitter to start the season, though. Craig Counsell.
Oh, okay.
The lefty?
He actually started 0 for 41, I think. 0 for 41.
Jesus.
And his would have been first hit of the season was caught by Garth Brooks in left field.
Okay. All right. Wow. He really got out there and flashed a letter. Huh?
So I get the points, whatever I've
God
bet.
damn it. Yeah, what'd you bet?
As soon as you both said it, I was like, I had a feeling they might both get that because I know that you both know Garth pretty well.
Yeah.
And then you guys both talked each other out of it for a minute. I was like, oh, they're going to be so pissed off when I come back.
What's really crazy is I genuinely have like a memory of Kenny Chesney like in the outfield for some reason.
He just seems like more of a ball player.
It might have been like a celebrity game or something.
Probably. God damn it.
All right, well, here's the good news. I won. The bad news is I only bet 4.
Okay.
I mean, you're up to 9 now, though.
I am 2 for 2.
Not that it matters. I bet 6.
Okay.
But God damn it.
I still would have won if we both got it wrong.
Correct. Yeah.
Damn.
But I would have won had we both said Garth Brooks because I bet more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That 12.
So it would have been 6 to 5.
That 12 would have
Fuck,
put me
dude.
in a nice position.
I should be up by 1 right now.
All right. Well, I am in the lead 9-0.
Jesus. All right. And you're on trivia next week, so you can't score.
That's the best I've ever done with trivia.
Yeah.
I've never started 9 up.
Yeah,
Look at you.
I had a feeling that at least one of you was going to get it.
And also, I was about to call you guys out for a conspiracy because you always do pill at questions and Fost did a baseball question. I was like, there's something going on here.
Yeah,
No,
conspiracy.
yeah, I got that trivia question from TikTok.
Nice, yeah.
It was actually a video that was all about why Craig Counsell's swing is the way that it is.
Now I want to see a photo of Garth. What did you say, Mets?
Yep, he was with the Mets.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I have seen this because I remember he had that mustache.
He definitely had the mustache for sure.
Oh my God.
I have seen this.
That's crazy.
Number 1. Oh, dude.
That's a card
How
right
do
there,
we
by the
not
way.
have that card on the wall.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Garth Brooks trading card. You gotta get your hand on that one.
How do we not have that
What
card?
is that, like a Fleer?
It's a Fleer.
Hell yeah. Fleer,
shit,
what,
look at
Fleer
that.
like 98, I think it is?
Also, the murdered out Mets.
The black Mets jersey is pretty clean.
And he's wearing Griffies.
Crazy to think that he can actually like play like semi.
Yeah, and he's wearing Griffies.
He would.
Yep. Yeah. He out in left field. He was.
That's crazy.
Brooks baseball card. I'm just gonna eBay this real quick and just see. Sure as shit, $9.
Oh, it's not worth anything, huh?
I think
Certain ones.
I think you got to get one.
I think we get that.
Yeah, you get it and put it right up here.
Okay.
That's a cool.
Start bidding.
That's a cool card to have.
I like it. Okay, that's trivia. Is it top fives?
Yeah.
It is. It sure
Yeah.
is.
Boy, we're kind of cruising through this. Here we go.
Are we?
I mean, we're
fives.
cruising through, but we're at it's almost 3
Yeah,
hours.
but we only have a segment. We only have a segment and sleepers left.
Well, let's
All
roll.
right, let's do it.
Here we go. Is it this?
Nope.
Weekly
yes.
Top 5. Top 5.
Top five.
Here we go. I actually really like this.
This is a fun one.
So, if you're an avid listener, last week we did top 5 sporting events we've been to.
Yep, that's correct.
This week, we're flipping it on your heads, and we are doing top 5 sporting events we wish we would have been at.
This is compliments of Colby. He brought this up during the pod last week.
This is very nice.
I thought that was a really innovative idea.
Yeah, no, that's
Well, I'm very innovative.
Michelob brain has some things, good
Okay.
things every once in a while.
Speaking of in the brain, I got to get my third tiki punch out of the fridge.
Wow.
You know what? That's a good idea. I'm not gonna do that now. I almost grabbed your crotch. Thank you.
I wish you would have.
Shout out to Hydro Flask, not sponsored, but you're keeping my water cool. I love it.
I'll tell you one thing. The fridge is leaking.
Great.
On to the electronics. Beautiful.
No, it's leaking toward the wall.
All right. Put a little towel under
By the
there.
way, 2 hours and 45 minutes hosting a show without water.
It's impressive.
Boy, oh boy.
I know. I haven't had a beer in like an hour and a half.
Hey, there's a yellow joint in there.
By the way, I think I told you.
I'm gonna
guys
be a
this,
good boy.
but, it's off air stuff.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we go. Top 5 games we wish we could have been to. This is exciting now.
Been at?
Yeah, been at. Same thing.
I don't. That's what I put on my notes.
This
okay.
is exciting now.
Yes, it is. All right.
Okay, before we start,
Yeah.
do you think any of us will have duplicates?
I don't think anybody's going to have a duplicate for anything on my list. Potentially one.
I don't think I have a duplicate either. Oh, no, I have a duplicate.
I have a duplicate.
I have a duplicate.
I think Fost. It might be on Fost's list.
I have one
possibly.
for sure.
Really?
We'll see.
Whatever. Incubus Red Rocks.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay, but anyway. Okay.
All right,
Incubus
Colby, what is
Red
your
Rocks.
5?
You're so funny.
Yeah.
Number 5, I have Barry Bonds hitting 71st home run and breaking Mark McGwire record.
Sure. Where you want to be, right field?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
I
want
wanna
to
be in the bay.
You trying to catch it?
I want to be in the bay.
I just wanted to catch a ball, like rob it, and then fall into the water back there. Think
Well,
about
you would
that
fall
clip.
onto concrete because there's
No, I'm jumping.
Okay.
I'll jump across the street. Why not?
Yeah, I just think that would be pretty awesome.
History.
That is history. When somebody breaks a record, like just being there would be so awesome. And baseball is my favorite sport.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point where
Records aren't
I
broken.
don't know how to say this, but like where there's no asterisks in baseball? You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't look at Barry Bonds the same way they look at.
I would hope
You think
so.
we'll ever get there?
I would hope so, just for the sake of the Astros. But
Sure.
yeah, a lot of people like to put an asterisk next to that 17 World Series. So, and Pete Rose is another example.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be a while, but I think it's possible.
Yeah. People just.
But yeah,
You would like to think.
Bonds that whole year was crazy to watch because that was like 3 or 4 years after the McGuire and Sosa.
Yeah. It was insane.
And then Bonds just took
What was
off.
it?
And he's
71.
he ended up hitting 73 that year.
Christ.
So he did 71. It was against like Chan Ho Park, I want to say, or something like that, possibly, if I remember right. But yeah, it'd be sick to be at that game. Just like the electricity. I remember watching that game and literally everybody, the second it left his bat,
You just knew.
Yeah.
everybody literally
Yeah.
got up with their
Yep.
hands in the air.
I
And
mean,
like
that
that was before phones were like huge. So people weren't like filming it to put it onto something.
Sure.
Nope.
Yep.
I mean, there were people that were trying to take pictures with their
Yeah.
like 0.3 megapixel cameras.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. That'd be a good one. I'm not even a Bonds guy, but still,
It's still that's a legendary
amazing.
moment in baseball, though.
yeah.
I just did the math. Second year of the Mets Little League, our top 4 had 45 in one season.
Damn. I was there for some of those.
Yep.
So those are games I wish I wasn't at.
Yeah, Branch, McCann, me. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of those are off of me.
45 though for
Yeah.
starting.
I think Ben hit one off me and you did.
Yep, Schreiner had 9. Okay. No, Schreiner had 10.
All right, here we go.
Number 5.
Quick math.
Number 5 on my list. This is a really random one, by the way, but it's one that I remember watching in my apartment at the time, and I was like, God, I wish I would have been there for this. Go back to 2011 NBA playoffs. This was Blazers versus Mavericks game 4.
Okay.
This was the game where the Blazers were getting blown out at halftime by the Mavs, and Brandon Roy just went fucking crazy in the fourth quarter, and they came back from being down by 24 points and they won by 2. And they had the game tying 4-point play.
Yep.
Where he got fouled by Dirk, hit, and he had I think he had 20 something points in that quarter, and they won the game. That was one of the most fun games I've ever watched in all the years that I've been a Blazers fan. And that was one where I had watched the first half, totally disengaged from it because it was just awful, but I kept it on because I was working on something else in my room, and I remember turning back and looking, and they just slowly started chipping away at them, and next thing I know, the entire fourth quarter, I'm just glued to my TV.
Sure.
Yeah, that was something that I would have killed to have been in the arena for that, and that was so much fun.
Okay, I like it. My number 5 was a year after that, 2012.
Oh.
Yeah. 2012, my number 5 is the Oregon Ducks at USC. That's the whiteout Kenyon 321 and 5 touchdowns.
Oh, God, yeah. I forgot about that.
USC was really good. We were really good.
That was Matt Barkley years.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was also the game Jeff Mayle had that crazy catch up the middle. It was just an insane game. Not Jeff Mayle. The other.
I was gonna say that was 2010.
No. Who's the other white receiver we had that game?
That would be him.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
Maybe
sure,
not the same game then, but at USC, I guess. Anyway, 2012. It's one of my favorite Duck performances. We were in the Stormtrooped out white at USC. I'm pretty sure it was nationally televised. That was when Will Ferrell did some stuff there. It was a huge game. And Kenyon had 321 and 5 touchdowns.
That's insane.
And just not only to see that, but also be a Duck fan
in the
Coliseum during that game.
Yeah,
would just be.
I think that was a conference record for rushing yards in a game too, and then it got broken by in Arizona by Kadeem Carey a week later.
That's insane.
321 and 5.
The old Pac-12.
Yep.
That was Pac-10
after dark. No, that was Pac-12.
Was it?
2012? Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah, it had a little run.
Yeah, that's my number 5. 2012. Stormtrooper.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Number 4, going to the basketball world. Oh, I have a few of these. I'm going Michael Jordan, 1998 game-winning shot against Utah Jazz over Russell.
Oh yeah,
the dagger.
A little push off there.
It wasn't a push off.
It's absolutely a push off.
It's definitely a push
but I'm pretty sure that was 97.
Everything I looked up said 98, but we'll say the 97-98 season.
Yeah, I guess you could put it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure 97.
Yeah, I watched that live at my grandma's house.
I too watched that live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, this is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
For sure. Yeah.
He literally just shits on people and hits every clutch shot ever.
And by the way, not only did he hit that shot, he got the steal first.
Yeah.
And then went down.
And hit the shot.
Pushed off 15 feet and hit the shot.
Yep. In Utah, where that Utah crowd was crazy.
Utah was really good, too.
Such a good team. Those battles were fantastic between those two teams.
That was a good series.
Stockton, Karl Malone.
Yep.
And that sealed deal there. That was game 6, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, that my favorite player before, Kobe.
But. Yeah, that's history. That was good.
Yeah.
Fost.
All right. Number 4. Let me take you on a journey to the English Premier League for soccer for a minute.
Oh boy.
This was a pretty legendary moment in English Premier League soccer. So this is 2012, and this was Manchester City against Queens Park Rangers. And going into this game, Manchester City was in a tie for first place on points with Manchester United, and so they needed to match each other's outcomes for Manchester City to win the league, which would have been their first time winning the league in like 45 years, since like 1967 or something like that. And so Manchester United wins their match against whoever they were playing. And so they're all in the stadium watching Manchester City play, and Queens Park Rangers was ahead 2-1 going into stoppage time. So like this was about to be over and they were about to blow it.
Yeah.
Because they were way, way better than they were. And in the last like 2 minutes of stoppage time, Manchester City scores 2 goals in a row and wins 3-2, and then ends up winning the league in the last seconds of the match.
Yep.
And then they won their first league titles since 1967 or something like that. It's regarded as one of the greatest moments in Premier League soccer ever.
Yep.
And man, I mean, that it would have been. I've never been to like a professional soccer game, but I know that over there it's so much more important than it is here. And that would have been something that I think would have been insane. And like that was kind of right around where I started following them a little bit. I hadn't really had any team to follow in that, but I remember seeing that game on TV for whatever reason. I don't even know why it was even televised over here, because it wasn't like that was a big league to have on TV over here, but that was on for some reason and I saw it. And that was kind of where my fanship started for them. So it was a pretty cool thing.
Soccer. You got
This
soccer
whole
on your
time
list?
I've been trying to think of what's the team name of Ted Lasso. What is their team? Why can't I not pull what the fuck their team name is? That bothers the fuck out. This literally since you started, I was trying to think of what.
I kept thinking of Wrexham, but that's Ryan Reynolds' team, right?
Yeah. What's the Ted
I was
Lasso?
having that same thought too, and I
FC, it's oh my
AFC
God.
Richmond.
Richmond, thank you. God, I could not pull that for some reason.
Is that a real team?
Richmond. No. No, not a real team.
Just a fictional one. Yeah.
Don't they play real teams?
They play
though?
Man City in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's where I was thinking that too. And then, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
My number 4, definitely not going to be on either of your lists, but it was What a Time. My number 4, you may be able to guess this by the date.
9/11.
Yep.
What a great sporting event that was.
Yep. Just long jumps. Oh, no.
God.
That felt so bad coming out.
I bet.
That
You
felt-
said it,
That
though.
didn't feel good.
That felt gross hearing it.
Yeah.
Still funny. All right.
It's been long enough.
It's funny. All right, my number 4 comes in at 2016. 2016. 2016. My number 4. I am going Game 7 World Series Cubbies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I watched that. I have no idea why, but I was at a random burger place in Portland by myself. I don't know what I was doing that day,
Yep.
but I was sitting at like a bar and the game was on. I had a peanut butter burger. I remember that.
Got to point that out.
And I remember being like, holy shit, the game's on. Here we go. And I think I got there in like the 4th inning and watched that. And then I was like, holy shit. I think I was probably texting you guys but as a reminder, I started liking the Cubs as a joke because they were the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and Rookie of the Year.
And Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think like the year, before they were like
They're pretty bad.
damn near White Sox bad. And so they're in the World Series and I'm sitting there and then I'll never forget that little chopper to
Chris
third
Bryant?
to Chris Bryant. And I remember thinking like, just don't fuck that throw up. Cause that's a routine throw, but in that situation, you could go anywhere with that throw. And he just nailed it. And then I remember he threw the glove up in the air. They all run to the mound. And, at that point I was probably only a Cubs fan, again, jokingly for a couple years. But it was just really cool.
What a time to jump in, by the way.
Yeah.
Right as they hit their stride and get good.
And also I don't remember how many years, but it had been like
100 years.
100 years,
100,
right?
108 years or something.
So
like
regardless, I think that's just really, that would have been amazing to be there just for that, of like breaking that streak.
Too bad they didn't do it in Chicago, though. Man. Happened to be in Cleveland.
Wrigley would have fallen down.
Cleveland Indians at the time.
Cleveland Indians.
that.
Yep.
That was a crazy game, too, because Rajai Davis hit a home run to tie the game in the ninth inning.
That game was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really back and forth.
The series was good.
Anyway, yeah, 2016 Cubbies World Series, man. Would have
Nice.
been amazing.
That was
Where would
16.
I want to be? I'm gonna say third baseline.
Just to see the
Yeah.
throw from there.
See that throw.
Yeah, that's a good angle to have.
That is a good one.
What's your 3, Colby?
3, I would have liked to just been in this arena, just in general. It's sitting anywhere.
Volcano Stadium?
Actually, yes. It's hard to get in there.
There's no such thing as a bad seat at Volcano Stadium.
That's also true.
There's also no such thing as a good seat
There's
at
also
Volcano
no such
Stadium.
thing
either.
as obstructed view. Volcanoes.
Also true. I can't remember what year this happened. I would say 05, 06 maybe. Maybe 07, somewhere in there. I'm going the Kobe Bryant 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors. 7 or 8? 7. Yeah.
Wasn't that right near my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto.
Against Toronto, yeah. I can't imagine going to a game and you're like, yeah, he'll probably pour in 30, and this team is just, that's when the Lakers are just okay.
And Toronto was really bad at that point.
Toronto's really bad. But yeah, I can't imagine going to a game thinking somebody's going to drop over 80 points and have the second, second most scoring game of all time behind a fake record. But
Do you think it is a fake record?
Yeah.
Do you think next year, who in the league has the potential, or do you think anyone will ever hit 80?
in this day and age, I don't think so.
I think so. I think it's easier now.
I don't see somebody doing it.
Devin Booker's been close. He hit 70 once.
Yeah, Devin Booker, Dame.
I can't see. Ant maybe. I don't know. I don't really see anybody doing it.
Yeah.
That's just a completely
Yeah, it's
different game.
insane. Yeah. I will say, I remember, what was Dame? Dame had
Like 64.
68 or 65 or something.
Or I think he had like 66.
And 66. And I was watching the breakdown of that, and in that game, he missed like 4 threes and like 6 layups.
Yeah.
And it's like, if he would have,
And
Half of those.
You know what I mean?
like a couple of those were
That's
like in and out too. Like they were
crazy.
right there.
yeah, I don't know if that'll ever be touched again. Yeah, that's a bananas game.
Yeah,
crazy.
I just don't know if there's a team that allows a guy to put up that many shots in a
Orland.
game. Yeah, but you got to have talent though. Like Kobe had talent, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd have been such a fucking sick game
For
to
sure.
get.
Yep. Insane.
Just bucket after bucket, just thinking he could actually go for 100.
Yep.
He could.
Yep.
But 81's still pretty goddamn good.
Yeah. Okay, Fost, what's your 3?
Number 3. This might be the only one I can think of that you and I might have overlapping on our list, Matty.
You and I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My number 3, 2019.
Wait.
I was afraid of
You
this.
have a 2019 on mine.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
2019.
God damn it.
Final round of the Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Final round of the Masters. This was this was the last major that Tiger Woods won.
Oh, okay.
And
was it 19?
Yep, 2019. And he won it on the final day.
Oh.
He shot a 2 under and he won. He shot a 13 under overall, and he had to hold off like 7 people that were all like really in hot pursuit of him at that point.
Yeah.
And I remember I was
And by the way, this was when like pretty much everyone had written him off.
oh yeah
As like, you're really good and you're maybe the GOAT, but you're never going to win again.
But your back is
Yep.
completely destroyed.
And like the first round he did okay, but I think it was like the third round he had a huge round and it put him right into position. They're like, oh shit, like he might have a shot at this thing.
Yeah.
And then the whole round, like he made some really clutch shots, and there are other guys that were just right on his tail. And I think that I don't remember if he like birdied the last hole to put it away, but
No, he parred the last hole.
Yeah, he parred the last hole. And I remember the last like 9 holes of that. I was just glued to the TV. I could not get away from it.
Man. I mean, that's like
I mean, he's been one of my favorite athletes ever since I was a little kid. And just, knowing that, this might be the last moment that he ever has to win one of these.
Yeah.
And then when he finally did it, like I teared up.
and it being the Masters.
Yeah. And of course, it's on the biggest stage that it could be.
Yeah.
It was like a really emotional kind of thing.
For sure. Yeah. It was
Wearing the Sunday Reds.
Sunday
He
Red.
wore the Sunday Reds.
It was like I don't even know how to explain it. It was like
It felt like I was watching a movie.
yeah,
unfold,
it was
the plot
like
of a movie unfold.
beating all odds movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no one expected him to win that, even being the GOAT. He was at a point in his career where it was like, if you get top 30, great.
Yeah.
Like no one expected him to win that. Nice. Okay.
Good, because that's your number 3?
My number 3 is indeed
Is it really?
2019 Tiger Woods Masters. Look, he hadn't won in 11 years. It was 11 years since he had
pretty
won
wild.
last.
Yep, from the car wreck into the tree and all the back surgeries and all that stuff.
If you want a chilling, literal chills video, there's a video on YouTube by PGA's official thing, I think, of the last 2 holes of that Masters. And you want to talk about
Electricity.
electric crowd, there is people as far as you can see on that last hole.
Yeah, everybody in the area all went straight to those last 2 holes.
It is bananas, man. It really, really is crazy. And again, no one expected that.
Yeah.
And it was like, for us, I think a lot, it was like if Superman got old and he just gave you one last,
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? Like just someone who's indestructible and the GOAT, and then didn't win for 11 years. And then it was like, it was like, this is a funny thing, but it's like the Angels in the outfield. Like, I got one left kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why it was so emotional to watch, because you were like, holy fuck, this dude really did it.
He did.
Insane. Go watch that video. It is truly chilling.
I think the person that got second was Shoffley.
It was Shoffley.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. It was.
Yep. Yeah.
I think that I'm trying to think of who else was right in that area too.
He was partnered with
sure Rory was somewhere in there.
Was it Rory?
I don't know.
It was someone who was really good now.
I know that Tony Finau was in the group.
Oh, it was
there.
Finau.
Yeah.
He was. Yep. It was
Yeah,
Finau.
yeah.
That's
Tony
what it
Finau was in that was in the group of people that finished
'cause
in that top 10.
In the Full Swing doc, Finau talks about being his
Talks about
partner
that.
in that.
Okay.
And how insane it was.
I'm gonna pull up that scorecard really quick. I want to see who else was in there.
Yeah, Shoffley was there. John Daly was passed out in a parking lot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
79th beer of the day.
Okay, so it was in order.
Yeah.
It was Tiger. It was Shoffley, Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, Webb Simpson, Molinari, Jason Day, Tony Finau, John Rahm, Ricky Fowler, Cantlay, Justin Thomas, Bubba Watson, Ian Poulter. And like
Some killers in there too.
And like all those people that I just named, they were all so from Finau to Tiger was 2 strokes off.
2 strokes, yeah. That's insane.
There were 3 people that were at 12 under. There were 4 people that were 11
And
under.
again,
So I mean,
just the fact
all a
also
couple
that
shots
it was
away.
the Masters,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Closely contested.
Yep. What's your 2?
2
What's my 2?
happened 2 years prior to that. You said 2019, right? Okay, good. 2017.
Oh boy.
Houston Astros World Series in LA. And I went with this because it was their first one
Yeah.
in LA.
Wait.
And it
hold on.
went 7 games.
What game was it? Was it in the World Series when I called you? Remember
No,
that home
that
run?
was-
What was that?
That wasn't World Series. That
was
was
that to go to the World Series?
to go to that was in the ALCS
Oh, okay.
against Aroldis Chapman.
You know what's wild? I'll never
When
forget.
Altuve hit that bomb
I was
off him?
I was at Turner at the office, and I couldn't find a stream of the game, so I was just watching the ESPN animated bullshit.
Yeah,
And I remember seeing the ball just go, the little animation, and then it went,
it goes,
and I was like, oh my God. I think I called you within 4 seconds of that happening.
You did. I got multiple calls that night,
that
which
was
is
bananas.
weird. That was just to send them to the World Series.
To go to the World Series, yeah.
And then that would have been 2017.
Who'd they play in 17?
Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
And they had like iconic games. They had that game that went into like
Yeah.
12 innings, and this final score was like
Who was on
13
the Dodgers?
to 12.
What's his name?
Well, Bellinger would have been on that team.
Bellinger, but
Probably.
the redhead dude.
Justin Turner.
Justin
Turner.
Kershaw when he was good. Like they had a
Yeah, they were
stacked
good.
ass team. They have for many years now. But yeah, I would say that game in LA especially because and I know that goes with the whole like the controversy around Houston for that team.
It's still your team though.
Still my team,
either way.
and it's their first one.
Did anything ever happen with that? Like, do they technically still have that championship?
They do.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then fuck them.
They're just under like really. I mean, they were being watched for like years after that, and
they fired the coach too, didn't they?
they got rid of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Do
So
they still have the black dude with the glove?
Dusty Baker, no,
Dusty Baker's
No.
gone?
no, he's gone.
No, he's retired. His son just got his first MLB hit like 2 days ago. His son plays now.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah,
That's a big
that's definitely up there for me.
Yep.
But
one. Nice.
and then they won it 4 years later?
2021.
21-22 season.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, didn't they win it last year? Who won it last year?
Texas Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Randomly.
So it was right before that.
It was right before that.
That's right. Yeah, that was weird, by the way.
Yep. That won't happen again.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my 2.
Fost, what's your 2?
My number 2, it is 2011, and that is Packers Steelers Super Bowl.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, they won. They won that one, and that's the last time they went to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Should have been there probably about 4 or 5 other times since then.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just an absolute.
They were so good that year.
They were.
It was crazy.
Rodgers got the MVP.
Yeah. That was when Aaron Rodgers was like,
He was a bad man.
dude, some of the shit he did in that little era, he had like a little 4 or 5 year run where some of the throws he was making were literally like 60 yards and they were right here. Like just
Well,
perfect.
and he did a lot of weird like Patrick Mahomes type shit where he's throwing balls
little
like
sidearm,
this and
yeah.
he's doing stuff off balance.
that's back when he was running a little bit too.
Yeah, he could do it.
And then he had like that 3-year window where they thought that he was washed up because
Yeah.
this stuff didn't work right, and then he came back, and then he had another 4-year window of just being a fucking menace.
Nasty, man.
But-
Yeah, he had a run.
Yep, yeah, I would have.
Oh, yeah.
I would have loved to have been on hand for that game because I mean I've been alive for a couple of Green Bay championships.
Yeah.
But this one I think was the one that really meant more because I was still pretty young when Brett Favre won in the 90s, and this one I don't know. Aaron Rodgers is probably my favorite player of all time. I would say, and it was a really great game too. Like it came down to the last play of the game because the Steelers were kind of in range to score, and they pulled it off.
Yep.
I also remember having like a bowl of like cup noodles in my microwave that I accidentally put in for like 11 minutes instead of like a minute 30 because I had like this different kind of it was like a microwave with like a dial on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like the numbers were worn off, and so in the mix of all of it, I don't know how that happened, but I ended up it was at the Park Avenue apartment.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just
I remember that
I burnt
happening.
the shit out of that thing.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Okay, I have a serious question. In the last week, I've gone to 2 different reputable grocery stores.
Okay.
Neither of them had Oriental ramen.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Like, do they not sell it anymore, or is it hard to find?
Oriental ramen is the soy
blue
is,
one.
is the soy sauce one.
What?
It's not called Oriental anymore. It's just called soy sauce.
They probably had to change the name.
Really?
Yes,
They probably had to change the name of it.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it blue?
it is blue.
See, they didn't have. I always just looked for blue.
Huh.
I went
Yeah.
to the Safeway and the Winco.
I feel like you see it far less now, for sure.
Interesting.
Winco does carry it though.
They must have been just out. I looked though. There was an empty slot, and it was the like spicy shrimp or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Wearmart that I go to, they have.
I have no idea why, but the other day you were talking about ramen last week on the podcast, and one of the days I was like, you know what,
Craving it.
dude, Oriental ramen because that soup is so good, and 2 stores didn't have it.
I'll check out
oh.
I'll check out the Wearmart tomorrow when I'm there.
Yeah. When you just pick up, they're 50 cents. Pick up a couple packs.
Not even.
I'll get you a few.
Or
They're so good. Oh my god.
They're called soy sauce though.
Really,
Yep,
though? They were-
yeah, soy sauce ones.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, well now I know.
28.
All right. My number.
Scan
What
each
am I
one.
on? 2.
Yeah, 2.
My number 2. I fear I'm going to ruin your one. That's my fear.
Okay.
But
That's
we'll see
fine.
if I do. Yeah, my number 1 is Kobe's last game.
Okay.
Yeah. And the thing is
Your 2, you mean?
yeah, sorry, my 2. Oh. My 2, here's the thing. The last, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years of Kobe's career, I really started to like him as a player. Grew up pretty much hating him since day one. Although, you know what's really funny is when he came out of high school, I definitely had a Kobe poster on my wall
I'm sure.
because I remember it was an Adidas ad and it was when his arm was broken. You remember he had a cast on for a while?
Yeah.
I had that on my, so like I clearly liked him at some point. And the only reason it was never like I didn't think he was good. It was he just fucking ran shit for so long. I was like,
We get it.
we get it, man. And then also like from what I had read, probably read back then, like Sports Illustrated, it kind of sounded like he was a dick to players and shit. I was like, okay, whatever. But that last couple of years, it was truly a fan of him. And then obviously he died later. But that last game, in my recollection, is one of the only games ever that literally just felt like magic. I don't know if I've ever seen a game with that kind of energy in an arena. And one, like everyone was there, like every celebrity ever was there. But
In
two,
Staples.
But 2,
And everybody's just drinking it in because they know it's his last game.
and here's the other
too.
thing is in Kobe fashion, they were losing.
Yeah.
They were down by like 15
To the Jazz.
to the Jazz, and they came back and won. So that's one thing. But then he had a few plays, and you're like, oh shit, he was at like 40. And you're like, holy fuck, this dude is at 40. And then he hit a couple shots, and you're like, oh no, he's
He's kind of on right now.
And I'll never forget top left 3-pointer. He did a little step back. It was like a ultimate like I'm on fire shot. It was out. He hit a 3. Then he hit a little slide through, little jumper, classic corner of the free throw line. And then the next possession, it was like a heat check. He pulls up from 3 from the left corner,
too. Yeah.
deep, and nailed it. And I was like, oh my, this is fucking crazy.
The crowd's going nuts.
I don't know if I've ever seen a crowd go that crazy.
Yeah.
Crowd standing up the whole time. And then he scores again. He has a huge floater, like a million feet in the air off the glass. And then he ends it with 2 free throws, I think, to get 59 and 60.
Yeah.
2 free throws. And then they win the fucking game too.
Yeah.
To be in that crowd that's special. That's really
yeah.
special. That electric energy is something I think every sports person craves to be a part of.
You kind of went out on top, even though that game didn't mean. I mean, it's
Anything,
not like
really.
they did anything
Just
after
insane.
that. But
That is just. It's the if you're under the narrative of Kobe's like the killer Mamba mentality, all that shit. It's the most Kobe thing ever to go out with 60.
oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Definitely one of the wildest things I've ever seen in sports, for sure.
I'll say that's definitely my number one. So I'll just add to it.
Yeah.
And he was done. Like after he popped his Achilles a few years prior to that.
Yep.
Like he was never really ever the same guy, and that team wasn't either, obviously, because he
16 a game.
couldn't carry them.
Yep.
And I mean, you knew he'd go out that last game just firing away. Of
course.
That game didn't mean anything. It's not like they got him into the playoffs or anything. You knew he'd fire away, but it could have gone pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing too is that if he would have had 30, it still would have been like, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
great.
that's
That's a
crazy.
great way.
30
to
on
end
your
it.
last leg, like
Crazy.
yeah, they've interviewed a lot of those players from Utah, and they're like, "Were you? I mean, did you kind of like let them
Right,
go around you? Were you?" And like Gordon Hayward is like, he came out and he's, no, why the fuck would we want to be a part of? Like,
Yeah,
we were trying to stop him.
I think I do believe that, except for one play.
Yeah,
There's one play where they're like,
they kind
all
of
right,
just
go
let.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
But who cares? I would do the same thing.
After he was already scoring on him, though.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
Yeah. Kind of feeding into the crowd a little bit.
And yeah, and Staples was fucking rocking.
No shit.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
I think that
even,
partially kind of got LeBron there a little bit too.
For sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I even
course.
watched that game. I watched
Yeah.
that game while I was at work that day.
Yeah, that was just.
It was on a Sunday.
Just insane.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Just insane. Just
It
and
makes-
he was fucking rightfully just gassed
yeah, he was.
after. Like,
And he's talking shit to Shaq the whole time too,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
yeah. Well, because the story is Shaq said, "Go get 50."
Yeah.
He's like, "You won't get 50."
Kobe's like, fuck you.
You know what I mean? And
Going
then-
for 51.
yeah, that's fucking yeah. That was insane.
I love that shit between those two.
Yeah.
So his little brother, man.
Yeah.
It just sucked. The shitty part now is like looking back at that, like this would still be my one probably. But just everything that happened after with him. Like
I
it
think-
makes it that much more.
I think they win again if they stay together.
Oh yeah.
I think they win two
Probably
more.
Quite a few.
Yeah,
They were fucking nasty.
Ego, man.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Fost, what's your one? Oh, well, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is still playing. Sorry.
This whole time.
well, it's I don't think it comes to too much of a surprise. I'm wearing the hat right now.
It was against my team.
Yep, that is Game 4 of the 2005 World Series. The last time that the White Sox won a World Series.
Fuck Jeff Blum,
Yeah,
who's now an announcer for the Houston Astros. But yeah.
Bobby Jenks just lasering some fastballs in there.
Yep.
Got the old ground ball over the head there.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped watching that series after about the sixth inning of Game 4. I was like, yeah, they're fucking toast.
I mean, it was a 1-0 game.
What year
too.
was this?
That was 2005.
5. Okay, so we were juniors.
Juniors.
That's right.
Yep, and that was the White Sox were really something special that year. They had I think one of the best postseasons of all time.
Yeah.
I think they
ran shit. Yeah.
I think they only lost like one game.
Yeah. That's right.
They swept the World Series. That's got to be like the lowest rated World Series of all time.
No drama at all.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there was some drama in a few of those games because Scott Pasednik had a walk-off home run in, I think it was like Game 2.
Yeah.
And then, Game 4 was a 1-run game.
I mean, even at the time, the 05, people were like, Chicago White Sox against the Houston Astros. They're like, what the fuck is the...
Relatively small markets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And, back when the Astros were an NL team still.
That's correct. Yeah.
So,
long time ago.
This is not something that could happen
05.
anymore, but
20 years ago.
05. Boy, oh boy.
yeah, that was a real squad back then.
Could be another 20 years till the White Sox
It
see
could
a
be
World
another.
Series.
It could be another 80
They could be
years for
pushing-
all I
They
know.
could be pushing Cubs record there.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, man, that's just being there for my favorite team at the grand stage, just like for the Super Bowl, was something that especially being a White Sox fan with it only having happened once in my living lifetime.
Yep.
And if that is the only time that it's ever going to happen while I'm alive, I would have loved to have been there for it, just to live through it at one time. But I did get $20 out of you though. We had a 20.
Really?
Yeah, we had a $20 bet on that series.
Shocker. We were betting back then when we were 17.
Oh yeah.
I got 20 on Niners tomorrow.
Oh my God. Stop. Just stop. I
So-
got 10 on me.
So yep, that's my one. White Sox World Series.
05.
Any guesses of my one? From either of you?
It's got to be, I think,
Don't say it, but just tell me if you have a good guess.
yes.
Can I guess what sport? If it is, I think I know what it is.
Basketball.
Sure.
Yeah. So is it NBA?
Little League.
Little.
I'm kidding.
It's basketball.
Yeah, my number one comes to you from 2016.
Oh,
by the
okay.
way,
I'm
what
not-
a year! 2016 was also the Cubbies World Series.
Can I tell you what I thought it was? Because it's
Okay,
not this
okay,
year.
sure.
I thought you were going to say LeBron scoring record.
Oh no.
Okay.
Also, I have an honorable mention for you. As a Blazer fan, that I would have loved to be at, I know you would have too, which is that Game 7.
Rockets.
No, the other one on PG.
Oh, against the Thunder.
Oh yeah.
That game would have been crazy.
That
to
one,
be.
or even the one
The
against
Rockets
the Rockets,
is insane too.
because that was their first playoff series win
both
in
of them
13
were
years.
to advance.
Yours is from 2016.
Baby, same as the Cubbies.
Mm-hmm.
What a year for me.
I know what it is.
Oh,
What a year. That smells like absolute dog shit, by the way.
Dude, I've had 2 of those.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
It's bubbling.
Oh, I knew about the first one.
All right, my number one. That smells like absolute
Yeah.
rotten canned tuna.
I don't think I've shit today, to be honest with you. I was just having
no,
that
I think
thought.
you just did.
No, I'm, yeah.
Oh my god, that smells like a thermos full of dog poop and cardboard.
Oh my god.
I apologize.
Christ.
I'm apologizing after. Not in advance. How did you not catch a whiff of the first one? It was the same thing.
I did. I tried to keep my mouth shut.
Oh my god.
God.
Fish head stuck on a submarine. All right. My number one for sure is 2016, and that is Game 7, Cavs versus Warriors.
Oh, okay. Same player.
It is I guess you could call it's the greatest comeback ever because no one's ever came back from 3-1. This is, by the way, best team ever Warriors. Statistically, like it was the best
73-9.
73-9 Warriors.
That's insane.
They were down 3-1 and they came back and won. It was
In Oakland or whatever.
Yep. It was an unbelievable. That series was just fucking crazy. Coming back from 3-1 is history, and it was also
That chase down block, though. Oh,
Was that Game
God.
7 he did that?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
It was also just kind of a thing of like, if you've been following LeBron, you'll know like he was very disappointed not bringing a championship to Cleveland that first run. And that smells like absolute shit.
What is going on inside of
That
your
smells
ass?
like rotten walrus teeth. Oh my God. Oh my
apologize.
Jesus.
That's those pizza sticks / taquitos.
Oh my.
I had 4 taquitos and then a pizza stick.
God, it's like a cat died inside of a turban.
Dude, that's
Inside of a turban?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm trying so hard not to.
it was not only just coming out from 3-1, but it was also him finally delivering a championship to Cleveland. So that was a huge piece of it that he always promised Cleveland that he would do. It was honestly, it was the Ray Allen shot.
Yeah.
It was the Kyrie shot too over Steph. Like there was so much drama. And again, it was against, you can say the best team ever if you want to. Who knows if it really was, but record-wise,
They are.
it was. And just, that's an against all odds win, and I love that. Just down 3-1 has never happened, and that was unbelievable.
And doing it on the road, too.
Doing it on the road, and I would say that year the craziest
crowd.
crowd. For sure, that year in the Bay, that was nuts.
I mean, they only lost, what, like 2 or 3 games there?
Yeah, it was insane. So, number one, 2016. What a year for me, by the way. 16, they
Seriously.
come back 3-1 and Cubbies.
Best year of your life.
Who won the Super Bowl in 16, you think?
Don't say the Chiefs. Are you trying to be a smart ass?
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
That'd be awesome. I don't think it was. Someone look that up. Give
All
me a
right,
guess.
That wasn't when the Falcons blew the 28 to 3 lead, was it?
Patriots.
I don't remember what year that was.
I'm going to say Patriots.
It was the Broncos.
Oh, that was the Broncos.
You want to
against
know
the-
why? That's what year Hayden was born. I was watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Broncos, Carolina.
Carolina.
Yep.
Yeah, with Cam Newton.
Yep, that's right.
Peyton Manning.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
Good,
By the way,
good old noodle
shout out
arm
to
himself.
Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton has a really interesting show where he just breaks down plays, but he doesn't break down play. What he does is they play an audio of a play call.
Oh, and then he tells
And
you
then
what
he
it
breaks
is.
it down, and it's fucking, like some of these play calls are like Z300 XY blah blah blah. It's like really long.
Yeah.
And he just goes, okay, so that means this, then they're doing this. It's like fascinating. His mind can like picture all of that. But I think you have to be that sharp to be an NFL quarterback. Like you got to be able
for
to
sure.
do all that shit.
And be talented. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. 2016.
It's a good year for
versus
you.
Warriors. Yeah, that's a good year, man. That's a good year. All right, that's going to do it for top fives. Let's get out of here with Nope.
Sleepers.
Here we go. This is the
mean,
sleepers.
This is exclusive for audio, right?
Oh yeah. By the way, there's a signed Garth Brooks baseball for 200 smacks.
That's what's up.
I think I do get one. I think we do get this card though, right?
That card's pretty
And
legit.
put it in a little sleeve saver and
I feel like we had to get the funniest one we can get.
Garth Brooks
I'm
signed
sure
with
there's
the New
a-
York Mets during the spring of 2000. The Mets were Garth's second professional team with the Padres. He reached base 4 times on the Mets.
Yep, 1 hit and I think 3 walks.
What do you think Garth's on this card? What do you think Garth's height and weight is? What's your guess?
6'2", 210.
I'm gonna say he was like 235.
Now you know that baseball cards lie a lot.
Yeah.
This says 6 foot 185.
There's no
Which-
way.
you
he
know
was
what, though?
185.
From these photos, I think he was in pretty good shape for baseball though. Like look at he's not
Yeah,
big
I don't.
Garth,
I don't
though.
think he's 185 though.
He's not really big Garth there. I think he was in a little bit of shape back then.
Yeah.
Like he's
Because I in the video that I saw, the whole thing that I got the trivia thing based off of, there was like a clip of him running to first base.
this is
He was
225.
yeah yeah he was running a little clunky.
Sure.
Yeah.
What glove we got? Rolling. Interesting.
He would be a Rawlings guy.
He would.
Yeah.
Takes him back.
Boy, oh boy, there's some Garth memorabilia on here now.
I would imagine so.
We might have to get.
Might have to take a loan out.
This is a wild sentence. Garth Brooks 2001 World Series 9/11 autograph baseball.
That's
that
a
is
lot.
Kind of sick though.
Okay, well,
All right.
we need sponsors.
Anyway, yeah, sponsor us, Garth.
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay.
You want to know what the last song I listened to on Spotify was? I'm not kidding you. I will send you $100 if you guess this.
The Reason by Hoobastank. Damn it.
Is it the song that was playing just like?
No.
Okay.
For reasons unknown to me, the last thing I listened to was Timmy Turner by Designer.
I would have
The guy that
never.
did Panda.
I
would've
would have
never-
never guessed that.
They were talking about it on the Button podcast about how that was his other hit. And I was like, I don't know if I ever heard that.
Oh, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, by the way, welcome back. What a wild ride here. We got Olympic debt, and then you turn it this way, and you got the golf tape thing.
That's right.
And then you got the Altuve home run.
Yeah.
and apparently
There's a
you
lot
wrote,
going on here.
and apparently
Yeah.
you wrote down first pitch volcanoes.
Yeah, I got to remember to contact. We're going to do that.
Okay.
I got to remember to contact them.
Well, you'll probably have to wait until next season.
No, they're playing.
You also forgot to bring up the shooting from the news.
they're playing
but-
in the winter. Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah, a little late for that one now.
All right, let's end the podcast with some news.
Yeah.
No,
We'll
yeah.
leave you on this.
4 people killed in Georgia, 2 kids, 2 teachers. Father arrested, gave him an AR-15 for Christmas.
All right.
Father of the year.
Yep. And that's the end of our
I
podcast.
actually did mean to ask you, though, when you started the school year, is there anything different safety-wise?
Nope.
No?
Walk right in.
Really?
Sit right
I
down.
dare you.
Even in like meetings and stuff, there wasn't any talk of like nothing new, no procedure, no nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
Just got a security guard like 2 days ago.
Okay, well, that's different. So there's a security guard there.
There always has been.
Oh, there always has been.
Yeah.
He's just there.
We don't have the same guy from last year. we have it new.
They were talking. I was listening to a podcast talking about this, and like, okay, when we were in high school, we had 2 cops there on campus?
Yeah,
Was
we had-
feels like
Olafson,
it.
was there two or just
There was one. He was, I think, was always
should
there.
know,
But
Matty.
there was another guy that I think was there every once in
there
a
was
while.
two, yeah. And they were just there roaming around.
Yeah. Well, they wanted the cops
They
gone.
also did say in that Georgia thing that there were armed security there. At that
which
school.
stopped it pretty quick, from what I understand. Not quick enough, obviously, but
What two teachers you wish get shot at your school? Let's
will
name
you
them.
stop?
Which two kids in your class?
Stop. Maddie's like, we're putting this out to YouTube now. Let's see how extreme we can go.
No, look, that's fucking terrible. I don't wish that upon anyone, especially the of course the parents. That's got to be a fucking nightmare getting a phone call and all
Yeah.
that shit's a nightmare. But also, like, there's stories of like a couple of the kids having like they dragged one of the teachers that got shot and died. They like dragged him back into the classroom.
Oh boy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
I'm not going back to school
fucking
for a while.
Traumatic, man.
Yep.
All of those kids are fucked up
Yep.
mentally, man. And so are the parents.
For sure.
Like that's how do you send like you both have kids that are in school. Like if a shooting happened, do they go back to that school?
At some point. Damn it, we almost made it the whole
I know.
time.
I was just looking at that. I literally looked
We
back.
can
at
go
it.
to the deepest combo. The video changes. That's what this
literally-
podcast
I
is,
just
everybody.
turned around. I was like, boy, we made it through. I only had to change that once.
Yeah.
God, you ruined it.
You blew it.
Anyway, let's leave on a happy note.
Olympic debt, man. That's pretty
Yep,
good.
that's
Olympic
good.
debt is real fucking good.
Yeah.
And then I got duck scores here.
Got all the fixins.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Oh God, I need
Okay.
to get on. It's
Episode
11:45 right now.
71.
Foss has to be up in 2 hours.
I sure do.
Oh my God.
Episode 71. All the good names were on the podcast. Look, we continue to grow listener wise. It's like 80% on Spotify, so we appreciate that. Every week has gone up, so that's awesome. That means that you guys are funneling in likely from the socials. So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate if you listen on to the audio. Subscribers went up on YouTube last week after we posted, which is awesome. So thank you if you're watching on YouTube. Appreciate that. We'd love to hear from you guys. Most importantly, on the video on YouTube. Obviously, we would love to know your thoughts and all of that stuff and any concerns about any of the co-hosts. But
That's fucked up.
but no, I actually would love if you guys would contribute in there. So give us top 5 ideas. Give us if you have any segment ideas, anything that you think would make this podcast more enjoyable for you at home.
If you
Comment
notice
that.
anything new,
Yeah.
hint, hint.
Comment that. I'm sure there'll be a Garth Brooks baseball card next week, so that's exciting. But appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you're following on all the socials. Go get some merch. And we will see you guys next time. That has been episode 71. All the good names are gone. The podcast. I have been your host, Matty.
I have been your co-host, Fost. 3 Shastas in.
I was going to say, you're 3 Tiki. You might have to Uber.
Yep.
I'll
And
drive you
I
home.
got to be up in 2 hours for work.
That's awesome. And I am Colby.
What time are you up for work?
7:30.
7:30.
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah. That's
I'll be up at 1:45.
doable.
Oh my God. All right.
Boy, oh boy. And what movie am I going to watch tonight? You know what movie I wanted to
heard
watch
something
last night?
Congo?
You're actually kind of close. It's an old shitty movie. I think I'm going to do it tonight. For some reason I wanted to watch the Kevin Costner Robin Hood movie.
The Men in Tights one?
Yeah. No, not Men in Tights.
Just the right. Oh,
The
the
Regular joint.
Yeah. Because that's Snape as the bad guy.
Yeah.
stuff.
That is a good one.
Good stuff. All right. That's it, guys. We'll see you later.
Have a good one.
Me so horny.
I wasn't ready for that at all.
What just happened?
Don't shoot.
I don't like what just happened to me.
I think I just need to get up and walk away. I'm
All right.
scared.
See you later.